Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What you doing, what you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's going on? My name is UltimatDJz, and Twitching Trek starts in 4.5 minutes. I am taking our first commercial break here on Twitch, getting the pre-roll out of the way. You got 60 seconds to get yourself subbed. If you are not currently subbed to this channel with a tier 1 or higher sub, what are you waiting on? We're giving away $500 in packs in literally just a few days. And how you get entered is to be subscribed to this channel. We are only something like 30 PP points away. So if you're not subbed, you get subbed tonight, all right? Do that. Get subbed to the channel. Win big here on Twitching Trek. Yo, what's going on, Gopher? Thank you very much for being here. What's going on? What's up, Joseph? Over in the YouTube chat, Rocky Mountain hanging out. Appreciate it. And Delisha says, I'm angry for missing the last stream. I did not send out Discord notifications, did I really? That is unusual. That is very unlike me. Yo, what's going on, Joe? Joe! What's up, Joe? Joe just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Joe is now eligible to win $500. Look at that. Oh, man, it's so exciting. Durr says hours of videos and millions of pauses. You betcha. I know, Crash Keeper, almost on time. I almost started like 3 minutes late. All right, that's a lie. It was like 7 minutes late, but I'm here. Here we go, 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 here we go now. Yeah. Does this get you excited? Does it get you freaking excited? Woo! Man, that made me sweat. Oh my gosh. This music is so angry. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. How you doing? What's up? Hiya. Hello. Don't judge me. I'm wearing a robe. It's a Star Trek robe. Look at that. Ha. Yo! Oh, man, it's making me feel good and excited tonight. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show. Let the judging commence. What? Judging of what? The fact that I'm wearing a robe? It's cold out here. My hair is growing back fast.
You're
I know.
what?
Hi. Oh, you're green. How about that? What's up, buddy?
What?
Hi.
I'm already green?
No, you're not green. You were green. I fixed it now.
Oh.
Yeah, it says pretend I'm a
perfect.
farmer, but it's just the shirt that I wore. But I am wearing a robe because it's cold. Griffin, tell him it's cold out here. Tell him it's cold.
You might not have all 10 toes by the time you walk out
I'm
of
wearing
that
a
studio.
robe. But it's like a command, like it's a Star Trek robe. Like it's legit Star Trek robe. You can't see the tags. I'm sitting on the other end of it. Anyway. Yo,
I
what's
mean,
going on?
if you say so.
Yeah.
It looks official to me. It looks
Yeah.
pretty legit.
It's legit. It's an actual Star Trek robe. Trash Keeper says, why did the voice
All right,
changer go up?
I
I'm
on
so
100%?
positive.
Hi.
I'm full of positive energy.
Hi, Keymaster, with your positive energy. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, I'm going to apologize.
I'm so discombobulated.
Why are you discombobulated?
Well, I'm editing. I got these videos. I'm uploading
I know.
to you. Everything's going
I was just
place.
going to say, I'll apologize in advance. I'm going to apologize in advance because the videos are downloading. But I mean, it's moving at a decent pace. We're going to have the videos downloaded. Hi, Juby. What's going on? He writes, ah ha ha ha, OMG, ah ha 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 ha, OMG, 1 second. I don't get it. What are you talking about, Juby? What are you doing, Juby?
He's laughing, but he needs us to wait.
Okay. Hey, while I'm waiting. Hey, Dexter, what's going on in the YouTube chat? While I'm waiting on Juby, I'm going to say thank you to a couple of people, and we've got to check on our PP count. What are you drinking there, bud?
I came back from New York with a little cold, so I'm going for the traditional lemon Gatorade.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It's good. Juby
But then we will move on to the delicious, hot new flavor, sweeping the nation, Blue Raspberry Prime.
That's not new. That's not a new flavor.
It wouldn't be a podcast if it weren't for a nice round of Welch's great Ghost Energy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Now on back order.
I'm glad
now on back order.
now on
so
back
if you
order.
did not get yours,
Hey,
you
buddy.
might be waiting for a while.
Sorry, I've got to take this phone call real quick. Hey, what's up? I'm on the internet. I'm getting ready to go. Yeah. So what's up? What can I help you with something? Call from work. Don't worry about it. You good?
Very, very unprofessional.
Yeah. I'm not putting you on the air. You got to be trained professional for this kind of thing. I'm not putting you in. Go ride the bench. He wants me to put him on the air. This is a very professional, like super sophisticated broadcast. I'm not just going to throw you on.
The shop's closed. There's no way this is a work phone call.
Yeah, the shop is closed. There's no way this is work related. What's going on? You good? You need me to bail you out of jail? Okay, I was just checking. Okay, well, you have a great night. He's going to the house.
Oh.
Okay. Catch up with you tomorrow, buddy. Peace. That was very important. I appreciate you guys giving me the grace to answer that call. Thank you. That's what he said, Nicole. He said, put me in, coach. That's what he said. Anywho, listen, let's update everybody on our PP points. Can we update?
This isn't a pickup soccer game. Okay.
Well, I told him I was on, and he wanted me to put him in. But I don't trust him. I don't trust him. That was just like that night that Mrs. Boss popped up in the chat. Oh my gosh! By the way, did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about that? She just popped up in the chat. Mrs. Boss was in the chat.
Yeah, I heard. I watched that one back. That was a very scary moment.
That was a scary moment. She told me later that she was laying.
It's a good thing you weren't making comments about Planet Beck at the time.
Why would you bring that up, man? That was last week's news. Did you bring that up? That was You know what?
Okay.
I'm going to have some of these amazing framboises without you. Okay? A framboises. I have never heard of these called framboises. Anybody know what a framboise is? I'm probably saying it wrong. Anybody know what a framboise is? They're delicious. And it's healthy. It's 0 points on Weight Watchers. Is it French? It's not French. I think it's Mexican. That's right, Matters. Wait, it is French? So wait, if this is a product of Mexico...
For raspberry.
Yeah, if it's a product of Mexico, why is the label printed in English and French? It's a framboise. Framboise. Crazy says that the mustache needs to go. I don't know. I kind of like it. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Let's do a quick check into the PP points, and then we've got to say some thank yous, and then we've got to get to our content because we don't have a whole lot of time tonight. All right, let's take a look. Wow, we are so close. Hold on, I gotta move this over a little bit because Griffin's light's messing with it. Okay. Hey, Tibbs! What's going on, Tibbs? We lost Griffin. As soon as I'm up there, he's back. Are you coming back? Hey! 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 Oh, no, he's back. Okay.
Yay, bugs. I'm here. Can you hear me?
It is raspberry. See, it is raspberry. Good job. Good job, Matt. You got it. Matt on YouTube, he got it figured out. Raspberries equal framboises. All right, anyway, listen. Hey, Tibbs, how you doing, buddy? How was your stream? How's your stream, Tibbs? Did you do anything crazy? Do I know why stfc.space hasn't had any events updated in 3 weeks?
Wow. That's a big one right there. That's impressively large.
So here's what I'm going to guess happened. Something broke it. And they haven't fixed it. It broke it. In all fairness, well, you know what? I do have to ask a question. Perhaps we should ask the community, what, TJ says, you think? What would you rather Scopely work on? STFC.space or arenas?
Ooh.
Nakar says STFC.space. No! No, I want him to fix arenas.
Wrong answer.
Yeah, wrong answer. Dexter's got it right. He says both. All right, there you go. All right, listen. Man, there's some delicious framboises. Right above Griffin's head over here. We are so close on our PP points. Let's do a quick recap. Let's count up all of our PP points for tonight and see where we're at. First of all, Santav, or Santa V. I don't know. I might be pronouncing your name wrong. Santa V, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you very much. Thanks. Welcome in. Appreciate you so very much. Sean and Neville, thank you guys for the subs over on YouTube. How about that? They got they're following the channel. They're all subbed up over on YouTube. Papa Smurf, Freelancer, dropping 300 kitty bitties in tonight. Thank you. Mini Shamu with the PP point. Thank you. 13 months. Daystros with an 8-month tier 1 PP point. Wilson, thank you. 17 months on the PP point. Bad Boy, 16 months on the PP point. Don Zeno says, melt our faces with music with the 26-month prime. Thank you very much. Madrox, 18-month. Hi, Q. Thanks for the 20 biddies. Madrox with the 18-month PP point. Q dropping another 100 kitty bitties, and then the 20 just there. Q of 22 with the 7-month resub, tier 1. Thank you. Lord of Scarin with the 22-month resub, tier 1. Thank you. Darth Blood, 23 months at tier 1. Joe joining our financial supporters program over on YouTube, a brand new bronze membership over there. What's up, Joe? Thank you, man. J Babes with the tier 1 sub. D Camel gifting a sub to Berlin Wall. We've got Kara Sgathic. Probably not saying that right. Can I just call you Kara? Hi, Kara. I like Kara. Kara's a pretty name. Kara, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome into the litter box. Everywhere it matters with the big 2-0 months, 20 months on the tier 1 resub. Indominus Prime dropping 5 gifted. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiberius coming in with the big stinky raid. And then Q dropping 20 kitty bitties. Thank you so very, very much. And McSurgeon finally capping us off here with a 24-month tier 1 resub. Now, thank you very much. That puts us so stinking close. Let me do some math here. I gotta do some math. Betty Hill, thank you for your 5 kitty bitties. Appreciate that. That was super kind of you. Can somebody help me with math? Well, let's see. We're 16 and 15. That's 31. We're 31 away, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got it. Okay. Yeah, doing math live, Daystros. That's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Counselor Hef? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. TJ Doberman, thank you. Kara, appreciate you being here. Benny Hills Ghost, Counselor Hef, Dexter is hanging out. Ice Wolf is hanging out. I Crazy, Just Q, Jonathan Ingram, Star Trek, 1702, Shaitan, Herbs, Engineering, More Dead. Hey, how do you say your name, bro? Is it More Dead, or am I saying it wrong? I feel like it's More Dead.
It's More Dead.
It obviously is More Dead, right? More Dead, thank you. Moose is here. Jondrel says arenas are ... Awesome. I know. I finished your sentence for you. Voltron is here. Matters is here. Wham is here. Nicole is here. Darth Simon. And look at that. 200. See if I'm doing this math right. 297 more of you. What's going on? Hi.
And 2 more subs just rolled in while you're talking.
Chief Boo with the Prime sub. Thank you. And 4 of Raj with the 12-month Tier 1 PP sub. Thank you very much. Happy Twitch anniversary to you, Raj. Appreciate that very much. Guys, we are so very close. If you take a look up here, we've got 285 PP points. Now, listen, tonight's the 28th. I don't know. Let's see. Today's Tuesday. We've only got 1 more podcast before the end of the month. We really need to do this tonight. We need the PP points.
We need to do this tonight.
We need the PP points tonight.
I can't stand it. My heart is palpitating.
We have to have 15 more PP points tonight, guys. Like, this is it. A PP point comes from a tier 1 out-of-pocket subscription. It doesn't count primes. It doesn't count gifts, unfortunately. We don't like when Twitch makes those rules, but that's what it is, okay? And we have 285 out-of-pocket subs. That would be tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. Now, tier 1 subs are worth 1 point. If you were a tier 1 sub and you upgraded to tier 2, okay, then that's good for 2 points. All right? Spock, thank you. Dude, that's my boy!
What did he do? What did Spock do?
Spock just renewed at tier 3, which is good for 6 PP points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Now, Listen, does that update in real time? Somebody said that they said I was off by a point. Candy says Twitch has me at 293. I'm showing 291. So it was off by 1 just a second ago.
Where do you see on Twitch that's 293?
Candy White says he's got some hacky way that he keeps track of what's going on our stream. I don't actually know how it works.
Oh.
C Engineering says I see 293 as well. Okay. That's great. Hey, General Mishap, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that very much. Okay. So if we're at 293, then that means I need 7 more. Okay. I need 7
That's
more.
just one tier 3, basically.
That's a tier. See, now Crazy Cat Lady says I see 291.
Well, on your screen, it was 291. I don't know where this other number comes from. I'm afraid of that number.
I'm afraid of the number too. Game Junior just offered up a PP point. Thank you. Candid Onion just offered up a prime point. Thank you so very much. You guys
from my own server, my own alliance. Hey, Candid Onion.
What's
how you
up,
doing,
Candid
man?
Onion? So we are now. Hypodermic says, "Wait, 7 more for what?" We have a goal. We've got to hit 300 PP points, and then we've got to hit 300 prime and gifted subs on the screen right above Griffin's head. If we hit 300 in both of those categories, that's a total of 600 subs on the channel. We do that, we give away $500 at the conclusion of the month. We do that for 3 months in a row, then we're giving away the $500 per month plus a bonus $500 at the end of March. All right, that's how it works.
Wow.
This is our time of year that we do this big push over here on Twitch, and it helps the channel. Not only does it help with the sub, but I'll tell you why we're going after the PP points, because Twitch rewards us with the highest level of partnership available to a Twitch streamer, which also, ladies and gentlemen, increases our revenue share from Twitch. So every time you guys spend something here on Twitch, we make more. So thank you guys.
I think we have to
very
watch
much
less ads too. Isn't that right?
Huh? No.
Don't you have to watch less ads
I still have
as well?
to. I still have to run 3 minutes of ads in an hour.
No.
But if you're subbed, you don't get any of the ads. Okay. And a higher percentage of your sub comes to the stream team. So we really appreciate that. Thank you. HRM Moose with a tier 1 PP point. Caledon with a PP point. Yo, Candy.
We're so close.
Candy, I need you to look and see if it's working. Broken Wolf says now it says shows 295. Wait, is it 295 or 296? See, Moose, Candy, I need you to help because you're like the only one who can apparently see it. Rocky Mountain says 296. All right, it's showing 296 now. 296. Madrox with the tier 2, which I think that's 2 PP points. Candy, check me. Check me. It's 298. We're almost there. Oh, my God.
Oh, we can cross that line.
Spectre just subbed to the channel. Now, that one didn't show up. Why didn't that one show up? Hi, Spectre. What's up, buddy?
He converted from a prime to a tier 1.
He converted from a prime to a tier 1. Okay, that's wonderful. So that TJ says 753. We do not have 750. I wish I had 753 PP points. I don't have 753 PP points.
Coming in hot.
Engineer with 5 gifted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that means we are now 8 short of the overall goal. We're going to hit it tonight. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it.
Spectre, you
Almost
were
there.
299.
Spectre was 299. Engineer, thank you very much for dropping 5 gifted. So we are 1 PP point and then 7 prime and or gifted away from qualifying for the $500 giveaway. And by the way, I saw you ask about this, Master Viper. Master Viper asked in chat a little bit ago, how are you working with Scopely on the charge account? I will have you know that it is officially ready to go. It is officially ready. Spark McGee, he did it! Spark McGee, we're there! Thank you. Thank you. Gopher says, I subbed through Twitch tonight. Did it count? Gopher, let's see. I am looking. Crazy Cat Lady just dropped 2 gifted. Thank you. I'm going through all of them here, Gopher. I think, there's been a bunch of them in here tonight. So that means we're now at 295 on the regular sub. So we only need 5 more gifted, and we're there. 5 more gifted.
Dragon Keeper asks if you have these single subs turned off again, because if so, that would be trash.
No. They're on. I've got everything on. Look here. Yes, community gifts of 1, gifted subs, regular subs, tier 1, 2, 3, all of them are on. I got all of them on. All right. Got all of them.
Thanks, everybody.
Spectre says we're at 300.
That's really cool.
We are now at 300. Thank you very much. Plugster just dropped 5
Plugster
gifted.
did it.
And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Thank you. Bam! Carissa says, do I need to announce my sub for it to count? What are you talking about? Announcing like with the thing at the bottom? No. It is supposed to count for me when you do your like on your anniversary billing date is when it's supposed to show up.
Well, you know what this means? Though. This means you're $500 poorer, DJs.
I am $500 poorer. And Master Viper, to your point, so do I need another 300 next month? Yes, Hypodermics. I need 500 for February, and I need 500 for March. All right, that's the deal with Twitch. I got to do it 3 months in a row.
Unsubscribe for 2 more months, and we'll be golden.
That's right. Just don't. You know, though, some people did the tier 1 to tier 2, so we might need to pick up a couple next month. Do these start counting for February? No, they won't count for February until February 1st. Okay, so yeah, we've got to do it for 3 months in a row to hit Partner Plus, and that will be a thing. We hit it last year. You guys are amazing, so thank you. And we'll get back to it for February and for March. So that's 1 month in the books. We got 2 months to go, and the promotion will be sealed. But you guys have already won $500. There's still $1,500 available in the prize pot, but $500 is there. So to answer your question, yes, the charge account is ready. All right. Now, I have been given 1 or 2 restrictions. Just 1 or 2 restrictions. I'm going to go ahead and share these with people now because it kind of makes sense the way that they're doing the grants. Okay. Dexter says data time yet? Almost. I gotta finish up this thing for the people who are expecting packs. The people who win packs, there will be a 7 to 10. Just 2 more restrictions. Just 2 more. The charge account is bugged. DJ has been removed. No, I still have it. No, my charge account is ready, but it takes them. So they're asking me to give them a 7 to 10 day turnaround. So like if you win a pack and we get all the information and we put it in the list, you won't get your pack credited for 7 to 10 days, which means that, which is totally fine from my perspective, but that means that it could be difficult, or rather not possible, if there's like a limited 24-hour pack. Like that's not something you're going to be able to win from me. All right. Yeah, Dragon Keeper, 7 to 10 days. And here's why. I'll be fair and tell you why. Because the way that they're doing it, they're not giving me a card like that I can just go in, because we're going to have the same problem with Xsolla. So what they're doing is I'm getting all your information. You're telling me about the pack. And then I submit it in to the same person who does all of my Battle Pass grants. All right. And they're going to take that pack. But when they do a grant, you know how they have to build that special bundle. When you guys win a Battle Pack, a Battle Pass, it says Content Creator Giveaway. You're going to see the same thing. You'll see the same thing. So they're going to build that bundle, and then it's going to come to you in a gift chest. All right. So that's why it takes a little bit of time, because, listen, if we give away 10 packs or whatever it's going to be, then somebody over there, unfortunately, is going to have to build those 10 gift bundles for you guys. So, but they've agreed to do that for me, which I'm very grateful for. All right. I mean, we have obviously done enough giveaways. We've spent enough money. We've done all this stuff that they're willing to give us that account, and they're willing to dedicate the resources on staff, Griffin, to build these bundles for people, because
that's awesome.
Well, I told him I was getting kind of grumpy with Xsolla. I was getting kind of grumpy. So they
Benny Hills Ghost, I'm not pack shopping. I'm listening.
Cruzito says, are they the same people that do tickets? No. It's the same people that do my Battle Passes. All right. Agonor says, so slightly shorter than Battle Pass winners. Well, here's the thing, Agonor. I am responsible for the Battle Pass winners as well. I only turn that in once per month. And most of the time, I'm held up by at least one other person. All right. Like,
ooh.
No.
Shots fired.
No. I'm not shooting shots at anybody. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's been me, but other times it's not. I've got all of the content creators, like all of them that send their packs over. So if we're late on one person, then it doesn't go in. All right. So anyway, that is how it works. Now, the same person who does the battle passes is going to be doing my packs, but I'm the only one that's doing the charge account. So it probably will be a little bit faster. But again, you got to remember, battle passes only go out one time per month. All right. They only go out one time per month. So, and honestly, based on the amount of information that I have to kind of build and put in this list, I'm probably only going to do the packs once or twice a month, maybe twice a month, because like it's going to be easier if I do it in bulk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do it in bulk.
Yeah.
Do it once.
It's going to be easier if I do it like once or twice a month, just because of the way that those things are being built. So, yeah, like if you win a pack tonight, I could probably say, Griffin, it would probably make sense for me to do pack grants on like the 5th and the 20th of the month. Do it like bi-monthly or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably that's probably about the only way that I'm going to be able to do it with any kind of regularity, just because of the way that the accounting cycle schedules and all that stuff. Okay, is that other person also me? What other person? The person building the packs? No,
the person you're waiting for.
I have been before. All right, especially like when I was traveling. I remember. I can't remember when it actually was. There was one where like all of the content creators were waiting on me. And I felt bad, but like I was traveling and I was doing something. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it was like, do you guys not remember when it was like weekend number 3 when the battle passes went out? Yeah, that was my fault that month.
Oh, we remember. We all remember. That was the fateful month of October 2023.
What? October? No, it wasn't that far ago. I think it was sooner. I think it was more recent than that. But yeah, Ross says, I remember. Yeah, that one was my fault. When they went out on week 3, that one was on me. So, yeah, I apologize for that. But most of the time it's not. Yeah, Matt says early and mid-month probably best. That's why I was kind of thinking 5th and 20th is what we'll do. So I told them that I was not going to start doing giveaways until after the 1st of the month. So, because that's when my billing is going to start, is on the 1st of the month. So we'll start it. And if it's a limited time pack, like if it's a pack that's only up for 24 hours, it's probably not going to happen. So if you pick a pack,
that just
yeah, if you pick a pack, you got to make sure there's at least 7 to 10 days on the timer, and that way I can do it. I know, and Venadia, it's going to be tough on that person, honestly, and that's why I'm willing to be like, that's why I'm totally willing to play by the rules with the timing on this, because it's going to be a lot of work. And they're going to be keeping up with me, and so I mean, and obviously this is not their primary job, so I have to be gracious. At least they're doing it. Berlin says, why does it matter if the pack is currently up if they're building the bundle from scratch? Because it's confusing. So they can't just copy and paste a bundle, but the bundle ideally is active, because then it on the backside, it lists all the resource IDs. This is way more information than you need to know. But if the pack is not up, then the resource IDs are archived. All right. So, but they also just can't grant a for sale pack, because those are sale packs. If they're going to grant you something, here, I'm going to give you some Scopely lingo. They're called virtual bundles. All right. The gift boxes, like the gift bundles, those are virtual bundles, and then there's store bundles. So the virtual bundles are granted. They have $0, but they have to be copied. They have to be duplicated, and you can't just copy one. You have to rewrite it. And if it's in the store, then it's there. If it's gone, then the contents are archived. Yeah, I know it's weird. Robotsky says it has to deal with accounting. Sure, we'll go with that. All right, we'll go with that. Okay. What are you doing? I was answering a question.
Oh, are we back?
Why are you fussing at me? Huh?
You know, but while you were there telling that fun story, I was going through the offers in the store, and I realized that for only $99, you can get 120 epic shards, and they're good. They're Chakotay and 7 and 9. Why wouldn't I jump on that?
No. Wait.
Boom, so they're tier 4, baby.
Hold on. So they're selling 100 shards of each? for $100?
No, it's 55 of Chakotay and 60 of 7 to 9. That's 115 Epic Shards for $99.
Yeah, I'll probably pass on that. Where is that bundle?
Plus 38 of Tom Paris, but who doesn't have that guy maxed? It's in
A
the Voyager 30th.
Let's see, where is he looking? Voyager Crew Part 3.
Ooh. There you go.
So wait, that's tier 4 for you?
Yeah, I got 7 on tier 4 and Chakotay on tier 4 now. Look at that.
How am
Quality entertainment.
How am I farther along with those officers than you are?
I don't know, because you were a very heavy spender before I was a spender.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. You went crazy when 7 to 9 was released in August of 2023.
Do remember that.
You lost your mind. Remember that sourcing? You went crazy.
I did. Isn't that when I went to G6? Cruzito says, I know how to play.
You did that in December. The following December.
Cruzito says the difference between you DJs and Griffin is DJs knows how to play the game.
Oh, Cruzito. Oh, I miss my good buddy Cruzito. I know how to play the game just fine, Cruzito. Thank you very much for that.
There you go. Yeah, there's you some shots fired. Okay. All right.
Apology not accepted.
It's amazing. Anyway,
Robotsky, he is wrong. What does that mean he isn't wrong? One time you go into a frickin' fleet commander, which you upgraded earlier in that same day, and you don't have a stupid effect, which is not even important, clicked on, and all of a sudden,
obviously it was important.
You know, well, I'm sorry. That was an 8-hour long mistake. Sue me.
It's actually warmer than I expected out here. Space heater is doing good. I gotta take my robe off. Ow! I'm getting tangled in
freaking
wires.
Robotsky.
I'm tangled. What is happening? I'm gonna rip my microphone.
Bender, we are gonna talk about arenas. We do have very special video footage from some of our friends in the APAC server, and even though I apparently don't know how to play Star Trek Fleet Command, I did make time to sync together the videos of the one player and the other player playing at the same time. So we'll be able to watch them on screen in real time to see just how this play test went, UltimatDJz.
Absolutely correct, Griffin. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. So why don't we get into that? Herb says it's going to be awful. So here's the deal. Here's my setup. Okay, I have claimed for months and months that Impulse is the culprit. I finally convinced Scopely. By the way, they didn't tell me they were doing this. When I saw the post, I was just as surprised as you were. I was just as surprised. They didn't tell me that they were going to do it. I was very excited about it.
Did we go through the other round of question and answer from the game designer on stream?
No, not the second one.
Oh, we should do that.
We should. We'll do that eventually. But they didn't tell me that they were going to do it. I've been screaming for it. So I was very, very pleased to see that was something that they were willing to test. Moreover, I was also very, very pleased that it was something that they can do. Because what they did is they just did it in arenas. It didn't affect the rest of the game. So they set the cap at 275 impulse. Now, if anybody can just tell me real quick, 275 impulse, is that a lot? I don't feel like it's a lot.
Pretty fast. It's pretty fast.
So 275 is still pretty quick. Most of the chat says no.
It's pretty fast.
Well, for example, if I were to pull up my game right now and pull up a protector without speed crew, all right, mine is only 245. Okay, without a speed crew, my impulse is 247. Okay, here's why I am going to say that I feel like 275 was not enough. Okay, which you guys are going to hate. Because, by the way, I saw all the complaining, good, but ships are so slow. We just had this conversation. When they're willing to test stuff, we kind of got to let that happen. We got to stop complaining because this is a test that I have been asking for. All right. And Dominus Prime says make it lower. I agree. Herb says 275 is not enough. I don't know if you mean high or low. I mean, honestly, I think they should have capped impulse at about $150. Okay. I think they should have. I think you say it's too low. No, not a chance. Not a chance.
150?
Yes. And I'll tell you why.
That's like Discovery slow. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's
it's like Sarko slow. All right. I think that the test needs to essentially eliminate speed. Now, you can't eliminate speed, obviously. Everyone's going to move slow. But for this test to have given a ridiculously solid, definitive answer, it needed to be slower. Now, I'm a junior says you're never going to be able to get around and stop Armadas at 150. And for the record, I get it. I am not expecting this to be a permanent cap, guys. That was never what I wanted. Okay, so before anybody gets all worked out, all right, worked up over what I'm saying here, I am not suggesting that this is a permanent thing. Look at the chat. Nobody wants to play a slow game. I'm not. Crazy says it negates half the strategy in arenas. No, it negates all the strategy. This wasn't about playing with strategy. It was about isolating a problem.
Does it make the ships move on the screen? Yes or no?
Correct. All right. So, Juby Stop It says, burn him, burn DJs, get him, guys. All right. This is not, I do not suggest this as a strategy or as a permanent addition. I wanted to remove this for the purposes of science, hypotheses, testing on code. I do not want this to be permanent. Okay? I wanted it to happen one time and make it severe so that we could absolutely see and test the code. Laser Danger, who, by the way, is often critical of me, says, DJs, for once, you're 100% correct. They put a speed cap on that didn't remove the major variable of cruise. There is still all the background calculations going on for a real test. They needed to perform all impulse speed and have ships at their base. And holy crap, I agree with Laser Danger. He never agrees with me. He most often makes fun of me.
Is Laser Danger and Cruzito the same person?
All right. He could be trolling me right now, but I don't think he is because he and I are thinking this is correct. 275 was still too high. All right. Now, that being said, was it the actual solution to the problem? Griffin has, and all the, by the way, super huge shout out to the Talking Trek Lab Rats. You guys are amazing. Let me just read off a couple of names. I'm going to read off a couple of names here. Magoo, Daystros, Sanguine Otter, English Muffin. Who else we got up in there that was doing all this stuff? It's Tarpy. Let's see. Who else was up there today? Quazel. All right. They were just absolutely crushing the data. And by the way, thank you guys for submitting all the data that you did. All right. We ended up getting, this is just insane. We ended up getting 14 hours of video. 14 hours of video from the community. 14 hours of video from the community. Herb says that's like 3 matches with the lag. Oh, stop it. A match was 10 minutes, Herbs.
That's funny.
All right. We got 14 hours of video. The Talking Trek Lab Rats went through all of it. Literally every video they went through, and we found, now, this is a huge testament to you guys that we can take all of APAC, which I know is only, what, 8 or 10 servers? Okay, 8 or 10 servers over in APAC, but we took every player who submitted videos to us, they cross-referenced everything, and we were able to find not just one, but 2 matchups that were time synced. All right? Baconfish says, I thought you were going to be funny and say like 8 or 10 people for a moment. No, we were able to find 2 different video submissions, 2 different battles that have simultaneous time-synced videos. And then Griffin went in and synced them with an actual time code so that when we watch it and play it back, we're watching it second for second. And the reason that we wanted to do that is mainly because we also got a little bit of a nod on StarTrekFleetCommand.com. All right, StarTrekFleetCommand.com, Griffin, threw us in their latest blog post when we were talking about the tests that we wanted to run. All right, so this is what you wanted to do, and I don't mean to bounce around. We'll come back to this in a second, but Principal Engineer Luke showed some latency data, showed some processing data, and then talked about the next thing that we wanted to test. And you guys will remember this screenshot. This screenshot, I should wear the hat tonight. I wonder if I have it. I might have that hat. See if it's handy out here. No, you know what? I could wear a different hat. You want me to wear this hat? I could wear my trucker hat.
Does it?
Wear my trucker hat.
Have we made a Scopely Fix-It hat? Where's the Scopely Fix-It hat?
I haven't made a Scopely Fix-It hat. But this screenshot is when we did this exact same test. Okay? This exact same test is when we synced up 2 videos and watched them side by side. So we are going to do that again today. All right? And by the way, again, shout out. This is awesome. If you happen to click my button, it links directly to our Twitch page. Yo. Now, 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 yes. Okay. Now. This makes me so happy. When things like this happen, it makes me so happy. Scopely, you should have learned.
You broke it.
You should have learned not to put me on your website. Things like this happen. All right. Oh, I love it.
Breaking the fourth wall.
By the way, you're that's right. I saw this, Juby. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn on your stickers. Your stickers are now on. He said he wanted to put stickers on. Anyway, so coming back, all right, which is great. They link to our Twitch page on here. All right, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. Anyway, we'll go through the article a little bit more. Tarpy says that the charts make her twitchy. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But I wanted to go through these 2 videos, okay? We have 2 videos that, and again, I was kind of wanting to really praise the community for the number of submissions that we got, because really when you think about it, if hundreds of people played, which according to Chronox, hundreds of people played, okay? Not thousands, APAC is small. Hundreds of people played. The fact that we got any matches that were time synced is just a testament to how many people submitted data. If we ran this...
Very cool. No.
Thanks, Prime. If we had run this on European server, I have no doubt that we still would have gotten Lost In. Thank you for your tier 3 resub. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
If we, Daystro says we had 4 matches total. How do we have 4? I've only got 2 videos. You had 4 matches total?
Well, I only had time to make 2, but they proved the point.
Okay. All right, we're going to check. So, anywho, yo, Scribbler, thank you for your resub. Mwah!
Hey, Scribs.
Mwah! Again, though, if we had run this test on the European or North American servers, I still have no doubt that we would have gotten syncs, but there would have been a lot more data to dig through. There would have been
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot more video to dig through because there's a lot more players playing. The fact that out of APAC, where hundreds of players played, that we got 4 matches that we could sync up time-wise, that's a huge testament to you guys. So thank you so very much for taking it seriously. I know Scopely appreciates it. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you having trust in this community and this product to have submitted as much 14 hours of video that Daystros and the team went through. Okay, that's insane. That's just insane. Thank you for everybody. So we're gonna pull these up and we're gonna watch them, Griffin. What we are watching for here. And by the way, Daystros, you're in chat. Do you want to come in? Because I haven't watched this as much as you have. Do you want to narrate? Do you want to tell us what specifically we're looking for? Because you've examined every second of this footage, right? Or Griffin, maybe you could.
Well,
I know he shared with
they
you.
got the stamps. They were looking for the stamps. They probably didn't look for second by second. They didn't put them together to look. So we're going to be doing that together for the first time, I bet.
Okay. Tarpy says I'm not in the voice chat. Yeah, I am. I'm right there, obviously. All right. All right. So let's pull up our first video. This is going to be match number 1. We're going to pull it up here, and we'll pop it up on screen. All right. And for this, we are going to you put a backdrop on it. All right. I'm going to have to turn my camera off here, or let me shrink this video here a little bit so I can.
No, you don't want to shrink the video. You want to shrink you or turn you off because the resolutions are low on these videos.
Okay. All right. So can we zoom in any at all?
Not really.
Okay.
But because they're 2 landscapes together, but you can shrink your video, can't you?
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
little
I'll just turn me off. All right. So here we've got Team A versus Team B. We're going to watch this. We'll probably pause it a bunch of times. All right. We're going to watch this going through. Daystro says, I did a full breakdown of the first match in the lab. Okay. Is this the one you tagged me in? I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna read you guys some stuff here, okay?
And this would be the first match that he put together, I believe.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna play it, we're gonna watch it here, and we're gonna see what's going on. We are watching this from two different teams' perspectives in this particular video, okay? Cruzito says, oh, man, we're going to be here until 1 a.m. Possibly. It's quite possible, all right? So arenas are ongoing. Looking at the left video, definitely looks like a video possibly on mobile or not using the enhanced PC mode. Clearly, on the right-hand side of the screen, we have PC. Now, first thing I want to point out is a board cube. All right, we can always count on a board cube to give us a little something. Here's a cube down here in this circle. Over here, it shows that cube is in the same spot. So far, if I am not mistaken, we are seeing most of the ships are in their right location right now. Okay, we just saw the
and
level
the Armadas
60.
are perfectly timed. The
Armadas are timed well. They're going off well. Yeah, 20 seconds, 19 seconds. So these are timed pretty daggone good. I'm looking. Yeah, see, that Armada just popped on the bottom right hand, the 4 o'clock position. So right now we're seeing good. We're seeing good tracking here. And feel free. I'm going to be watching the chat as well. You guys feel free. If you see something, let's pause it. Let's go back. Because right now, most of what I'm seeing does appear to be decently synced. There's the 57 going after the other ship. The 60 warping down. The 60 warping down from above. I mean, all of these appear to be in the right locations as of now. I see the 56 going up to get that hostile. I see the 60 over here right at the 11 o'clock Armada. He's now engaging the 57 in combat. Now, Matthew says that they are syncing, not tracking. Well, it depends on what your definition of that is. Right now, we're not even seeing rubber banding. The projections are accurate. The impulse paths are accurate. We do not see ships that are being attacked from all the way across the system. It would be interesting, and we're seeing the cube where it's supposed to be. Now, it would be interesting to see what some of the crews are that are being run on here, because I'm wondering if this one is looking good and the impulse was capped. I do wonder, Griffin, if adding a little bit of speed with crew would end up being a problem. You see, look, there's that 57's cube that just came in. It's literally, it's in the same spot. It's tracking well. It shows on both screens in the right position.
So for every ship I've watched has ended up in the right spot. I did see a hailing frequency show up on the Android that did not show up on the PC. Not that that's important, but it is a difference.
Okay, I think I see one. Hang on, let's back up here for a second. I think I see one. All right. Yep, we got one. We got one here.
Ooh.
There's the cube. Yep, we got one here.
Okay.
Here's the cube. This is 3.5 minutes into the battle, Harps. Okay? So, right here, we've got one. The 57 has moved his cube. Now, on the right-hand side, we've got the player who is flying the cube. His client is showing him moving towards the center position. The opposing team still shows the cube down here in the lower left-hand position. Now, interestingly, this level 60 attacked that cube. The level 57 can see the 60 inbound, but the 60 is traveling away from the cube on his client. Let's go back and watch this again. So there's the cube engaged in battle. Right here, the 57 starts moving his cube, but the cube never moves down here. And now if you look, we can see that level 60 and that 57 cube interacting from a quarter of a system away. And we've still got it. We've still got it. I'm going to pause here. Right here, we've got this cube that has moved all the way over underneath the 4 o'clock Armada. It is still underneath the 8 o'clock Armada on the host client.
Oh, boy.
So this is what's interesting then, okay? And we're going to continue to watch this here in just a moment. 3.5 minutes, it seemingly worked. And then,
until that one battle. The battle knocked it out.
Well, no, it was
the battle with that 60 is when it stopped working.
No, it stopped working slightly before that. Let's go back and check.
The first battle. I'm talking about the first battle with the 60.
All right, let's back up another 30 seconds. So the cube just flew in, okay? There's the cube. They come into the system. They're in the same spot. I'm going to turn my camera off. Sorry. Right here, we've got a cube. We've got the cube. We've got the level 60 alliance mate, got the level 60 alliance mate. They are in sync right here. The cube
did it make that turn south on the PC client?
Yeah. Yes, it did. The 60 has targeted the cube. They are moving in the same place.
This is what I'm talking about.
Right here. Right here. He changed course on his cube. The cube changed course on the left-hand player's screen. Right there. He moved south. You're right. That battle.
That battle is what knocked
No,
it
it's
off.
not even PvP. Look, the cube hit a hostile. The cube hit that level 40 cruiser. The cube hit the cruiser.
But was he targeted? Was the cube targeted?
The
and
cube,
is the target the cause?
Well, I don't know. Yes, the cube was targeted. Now,
I think it all goes to
this is a weird hypothesis. I mean, we could say, okay, if you hit a hostile while being targeted, all right, but that's a rough hypothesis. Right here, it hits that level 40. From here on out, it's stuck. All right. The cube on the left-hand side.
Is that the first hostile it hits?
It's the first hostile it hit that time coming in. It's the first hostile it hit that time coming in. Let's back it up. See, right here.
Did he hit a hostile previously?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The cube had just entered the system. Right here is the cube entering the system for the first time on that life. Enterprise also accurately points out that it lost sync with a hostile in the Kirshara queue.
Ooh, Kirshara.
When he hit that hostile, he had another in the Kirshara queue right there.
Yes,
he cues a hostile and stops moving. Now, I'm going to play this out. We're going to watch this a little bit more. Let's see if we can find another example. And by the way, so far, don't say that right to live. We are analyzing data right now. We have no idea if it was Kirshara. Look, just as many people in the chat say ban the cube, okay? It could be either. We can't see the engineering logs, but this is super helpful right here. And I hope somebody gives me a timestamp of us looking at this. This is like super close up replay assist here. Maybe Spectre or Tarpy, one of you guys. Oh, hey, by the way, what's up, Matters? Tarpy, Putz, how you guys doing? If somebody can get me an actual timestamp when we first isolated this thing. All right, that way we can clip this and I can send it over to development. I agree. Demon says Cube was doing the cube thing long before Kirshara was a thing. I agree. I'm just looking for any and all weird variables. Because, look, I want to point out that cube is now all the way over here above the 4 o'clock Armada. And it is still
stuck.
It is still down here underneath the 10 o'clock or underneath the 8 o'clock Armada on the left-hand client. Mimi says, would it be better to get the timestamp for the actual video? I'm probably not going to send them all my raw footage. Should I? I'm probably not going to send them all my raw footage. All right, that's my footage. Now, the cube for the level 57 is still hitting hostiles, still hunting. The level 60 on the left-hand side of the screen still can't see that the cube has moved. I mean, we are now 60 seconds into the cube being stuck and frozen. Now, let's take a look throughout the rest. Hey, what's going on, RSDJ? Let's take a look at the rest. Do we see the rest of the ships appear in roughly the same location? We do. Here's a 56 up here. Right above that Armada, we got a 57 right here. We do. There's a 56, and it looks like a 59. 2 ships right here in the middle. We got that. We've got the level 60 battleship over here. We've got a level 60 interceptor right here. Everything else, there's a level 60 Explorer. Everything else is in sync. Everything else is in sync. Let's continue. Dude, that board cube is still flying quick. All right, have we been able to get a glimpse of this guy's cube crew? Feel like it's not. I feel like it's probably still running speed. What does he have on it? Has anybody seen it? I haven't paid attention. No? Looks like Battleship Strike Team. Yep, that's Battleship Strike Team. Look here. That cube just intercepted this 56 over here. It is now starting to move. It's got a red halo around it being targeted in the center of the system, but it's still not synced up on its location. The cube is fighting a level 60 over here, and you can see over here, look here, the distance between these hostiles over here. The cube is still underneath that center armada, and it is killing ships all the way over here in this solo. Now, the cube is dead. Let's see if everything else tracks decently, which it looks like it is. I would love to see another cube enter this system. Pause. Got another. Got another. Let me see if I can find a good angle on it. We've got a Mantis coming in at the top. I can't get a good view on it from the mobile. Right there. So now he can't even see his own Mantis. Look here. Here's the Mantis that for whatever reason is synced up on the enemy client. But it's stuck at the 12 o'clock position over here. And you can see when he impulses it. It's up here. Like here, we can see when he brings it in. There's the Mantis. He brings it into the system edge. It's warping. Now it's in the system right now, and it's idle. It is stopped. He impulses it down. It's got a 10-second journey downward. We can see it moving over here. His is not. You can see right there, that Mantis is not tracking on his own client. And now this level 60 just engaged it in battle over on this screen. But this guy saw the Mantis coming down because it was synced up on the other player screen. Look here. There's the 57. He sees it. He goes over to attack it because it is synced up on that client, and it's not even synced up on his own client. How freaking weird is that? That's 2 battleships. Oh, he's going to chat. Hey, what's up, man? You want to get beer after this? I'll go get some barbecue chicken. Oh, look, they're going to chat at each other. How sweet is that? They're actually checking each other's chats. That's nice. All right, let's do a quick check here of the ships that have come in. Okay, now right here, we've got a 60 and a 56 engaged in battle, correct? We've got a 60 and a 56 right here. We got 60 right here on the way. Literally everything is synced up. We've seen 2 ships now. 2. Both battleships that are weird. Found another. This level 60 Explorer is not here. So where is the 60 Explorer on this map? We need to find it. There's a level 60 Explorer right here. It is not on this map. Is it? It's right here. You guys see it?
Yep.
It's right there. I can see the 6. It's hidden behind this solo. There it is. Nope. Nope. There's that 60. That's synced up. So where is this 60? It's not over here. See, look. It's not here. Unless it is. Nope, it's there. It was behind the text. I see it. Right there. There's the 60 and there's F. 59 down here. 60 inbound. 2 60s over here. It's completely synced. A cube and a Mantis, Griffin. Neither one of which are running speed crew. There's a 56.
And a Kirshara artifact.
The Mantis did not have a Kirshara sync or a Kirshara Q. Putz is hypothesizing that any ship that has some type of targeting feature, a beam, a sting, a boost, could be. He says, but we haven't seen them use that ability. This guy did not use his Mantis Sting or his Cube Beam when the ship was moving. Let's continue. Everything looks to be synced up. Oh, they're going to go chat. Oh, they're big fans of each other. That's so cute. Oh, man, what good sportsmanship right here. This is what it's about right here, guys. Playing with people, having fun, blowing up pixels. Good sportsmanship. Kudos to you guys. Six Flash says, all right, next test, ban all battleships. Ooh, we have a cube fly in. We got a cube that just flew in. All right, let's see how this goes. There is a level 59.
On the right?
Yeah. All right, here we got a 59 cube. We got a 59 cube here. Everything else is synced up. There's our 60. There's our 60. 60, 60, 60, 60. There's that 60 engaged in combat with this 40, so it's a little bit off, but I mean, it's in its combat animation, so that's fine. We've got the 59 over here in combat with that solo. Everything is synced properly. There's that cube. We are watching this cube. It has now engaged in battle with a hostile. Boom. It's done, Griffin. It started. It started. That was delayed. You see it?
Yep.
We're done with battle. Blue square over here is going to start moving north. It's paused here. It doesn't go, but it does after about 3 seconds. So it's a couple seconds behind.
Hey, DJs.
Yeah.
Destros said that he could do voice for a minute, but I can't bring him into this particular channel.
All right, he's got to join the after party or something.
Like after party or something. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. The cube is still engaged in hostile combat.
So sneaky.
So sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. All right, let's just check and see if everything is still synced up. It appears that it would be.
Appears to be.
I do not have eyes on the cube. I see the cube over here. We're not there yet, but everything else is synced up. There's the 60. There's a 60, a bit slightly west. Okay, there's the cube. The cube is tracking. Oh, these guys are nice. Cruzito says it couldn't possibly be the shape of the ship icon. Well, no, but it did it on a Mantis. Then on a Mantis, so I would think not.
All right, Destros is in the after party.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's up, bruh? What you doing, man?
What's up, Gary?
Daystros is here. Daystros poured over all of this footage here. Have we missed anything that you found when going through? We've got 2 minutes left in this battle. I tell you what, let's finish this last 90 seconds, and then we're going to come back to a couple of points where you had identified a couple of timestamps.
Yeah, the only one you missed was the one at the beginning before the cube gets there, when one of the players, the PC player, tries to start an armada with his Talios. It doesn't actually register that he starts it until probably like 10 seconds later. Like, he clicks his pylon to send it to the same place, and then when he re-clicks his tally, that's when it actually registers him trying to start the armada.
All right. See, this cube right now, it's tracking. It's been hitting hostiles this whole time, and it is still tracking. Now, I haven't seen a red circle of targeting on that thing yet, but that cube is synced right now. And look at that. It's got a Kirshara queue. Okay? So we could probably eliminate that one, right to live. It's got a Kirshara queue, and it is currently tracking. There's the cube again, coming up. It's making its way towards the north group, but it stopped to hit a hostile. There it is. Still hitting that hostile. It's synced. We lost sync twice. Now, I'm going to say, comparatively, and some people are not going to like me to say this, but comparatively, that was a very playable battle, Griffin. We lost sync twice. It was both times with a battleship, one time with a cube, one time with a mantis. Q says, is this PC and PC? No, it was PC and mobile. The one that we had on the left-hand side was mobile. The one on the right-hand side was PC. Okay? So
a marked improvement.
Killer says, what if it was Dane? Well, I don't know. I don't think so, because it was the player on the right. Look here, the player on the right that had the Mantis and the Cube, and he never recrewed. The Mantis desynced for himself, and the Cube desynced over here. Either way, there was a desync. It couldn't have been from Dane because he did not change crew.
I have a suspicion that it might be Fleet Commander Lorca's impulse speed bonus, like when it triggers after the hostile combat, then that speed boost might be what's desyncing the location for both players.
Well, but there were plenty of situations where they hit hostiles and or each other and maintained sync. I mean, in a 10-minute battle, this went to time. In a 10-minute battle, we lost sync twice. Now, I'm not suggesting that it's still not acceptable, okay? I'm not, but I'm saying it's a marked improvement, and it makes it a lot more specific. What we're looking for is not a blanket thing. Unless the lack of speed did improve this to the point that it did, and things like Lorca, speed research just caused it to lose sync randomly. I mean, it was one on one client, one on the other. Matthew says, looks very much like Unity float. And I don't know what that means. Are you referring to the fact that, like, just within the client, it just kind of, like this tick system that Luke's been talking about, did it just lose sync? Did it just lose sync with each other? I mean, because it only happened once per client. We saw it twice for the entire 10-minute duration, and it was on different clients.
And that could very well be to that point that it moved during the tick that was lost.
Yeah. But it's a very important tick. Thank you, Destros. Appreciate that. Pretty important tick if it doesn't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it doesn't resync on the next tick, then you got a problem. Because we saw...
That's the programming error, is that it never goes back to recheck, did I lose a tick? Did I lose the command? What commands were lost during that dropped tick?
Because that board cube didn't sync back up until it died and basically reset and came back. Great job here. By the way, I didn't look at the names in the chat here. Let's go and see who these guys were. Big Bear and Marias. Thank you guys. You guys are rock stars. Thank you for your science. Thank you guys very much. This was good. Scribbler writes in chat, they capped speed, but if you weren't at the cap and added speed to reach cap, does it still count? Yes, they set a hard cap of 275. Now, like, for example, if I looked at my ship was only a 247, for example. So if I had added speed to get myself up to the 275, I would have gotten 275. But I don't think we can count on speed. In this particular case, they weren't running them. But we ran Battleship Strike Team on one.
I really feel that my hypothesis has turned into a theory after watching this video, and I'll explain.
Okay.
The one benefit of capping the speed, I agree with you. It's not the impulse itself that is causing this problem, or the speed of the impulse. It's
Tarpy,
what the speed
you
of
doing dishes or dancing on glass?
No.
Dang it, sorry. I thought I was still muted again.
Shut up, Karkin.
Always.
Tarpy's chewing on glass pretzels. Okay.
She's chewing on glass. It's not the impulse speed which is causing this problem. It is the fact that the faster more ships go during these arena battles, the more frequency with which we have the opportunity
to
move them again.
Yeah.
From A to B to C to D to E. There are more commands to move these ships the faster they go. That's just the way of the game. So with this whole tick-tock system, when you drop a packet, I call it drop packets, and that command to move has been lost. Obviously, we saw that twice. It seems as though there's nothing in this code which goes back to look, is this ship still here? Is that ship still there? You would think that every time it was directed again, it would catch up with itself. But I bet you that if the ship is supposed to be at this axis, but it's still down there at that axis because the packet was dropped, it just doesn't know what to do. And that's why it stays stuck for the end of time until the ship gets killed.
Yeah.
And by lowering the impulse speed and seeing the frequency with which that has decreased, I think that then proves that theory. Further testing is required. It reminds me of the 1998 Great Qzar World Tournament fiasco of October of 1998. And what happened there, DJs, is that there are 4 energizers and 2 headquarters on this one serial cable that goes around this whole laser tag arena hooked up to this Windows 95 machine, right?
Yeah.
And in the finals of the tournament, one of the headquarter hits was lost to a drop packet. We could prove that on video. And it's because at the same time the headquarter was hit over there, the other headquarter was hit over there, boom, drop packet. There was no checksum to see if that headquarter was actually in fact hit. And then there was a fight in the parking lot as a result. Long story endless. Things like that can happen when you're relying on these systems to recall data only once and never check again what happens. So there you go.
That is a very interesting hypothesis.
That's worth a Welch's Ghost Grape Energy right there.
Everybody take a hydrate. Take a hydrate. I don't have Welch's Grape Ghost, but I am having a nice ice cold Coca-Cola Zero.
Perfect.
That's refreshing.
I didn't drop any packets, Loston. I was talking about the laser tag tournament in 1998 where the packet was dropped.
Thank you. Laser tag tournament of 1998. What? Did you just make that up? Tell me.
No, I was there. It was a fiasco.
Oh my
Did you not hear about the 98 laser tag?
No, I didn't hear about the laser tag fiasco of 1998.
It was at the Qzar in Alpharetta, Georgia. That was a real problem. The police were called.
All over my God. Packet. That is so funny. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, no Griffin ad packets dropped. You guys are right about that. Q, thank you. Sin of the Dark, thank you. Chris, Son of Mac, thank you guys for your hydrates. We appreciate our sponsored drinks. Anywho, all right. So good stuff. Gives us something to look forward to as we look at battle number 2. Do you guys want to watch the next one? We've got another.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's take a look. Are these the same 2 teams?
No.
Okay. This is
completely different. Yeah.
Okay.
In this point, these 2 videos are of the same team. So player A and B from the same team against an opponent.
Okay. So 2 different videos, 2 different players, but on the same squad. Okay. Well, that's good.
Correct.
All right, let's check that out. Let's see what this one looks like here, guys, and we'll play this one through, okay? 10 minutes are on the clock. So it looks like both of these are being played on a mobile device, or at least possibly a BlueStacks device, because we see some keybinds on the right-hand side. But their aspect ratio and their zoom is not correct for the PC client. So this one's going to be a little bit tougher to track on what we see coming in here. But as of right now, everything is tracked. There's our 53 against this hostile. There's our 53 cube here. What is this? This ship is missing already. What is this one? Oh, sorry, you guys. This, oh my God, it's a protector. We are 30 seconds into this battle, and the protector is out of sync. All right.
Well, that's the fastest ship in the game, probably.
Yep, it sure is. Okay, here's a protector.
Hence more clicks.
Here's a protector. Here it's synced up. This is Trader 1 right here, okay? There it goes. It's going to hit that level 40 hostile. It hits the cruiser. Oh, no, maybe it's there. It might be there. It was probably hiding behind the 53. It's still there. It's moving. Okay. I think I lost it for a second, but we got it back. So far, everything looks to be correct. We do have a Borg cube in the system. It's in this solo armada behind the tag. I can see it right here. It's right here behind the tag, and we see it here. So we do have a cube.
At the 4 o'clock armada.
At the 4 o'clock armada. We still see battleships moving. Everything appears to be decently synced at this point. Armada timers are synced up. Ship locations are looking good. Yep, battleships look all right.
Yep.
Borg cube is tracking appropriately.
I'm telling you, it's the random packet drop. That's the whole problem with this. This is random event.
I don't want to refuse to believe that we're being plagued by the inability for this client to say, "Hey, I didn't hear you. Where are you again?" Like that's what we're talking about here, Griffin. If it drops a packet, all it needs to go is say it again. Like that's all.
I'm telling you, NGL not going to lose. Would have won that tournament in 1998 had that headquarter sent a second message that said, "By the way, I got hit," but it only sends it the one time.
Let's continue. And you're right, by the way, when you're talking about the higher the speed, the more commands that get sent. It's not even a sync issue necessarily. It's that command never made it back and forth.
Correct. And the more that happens, the more you're going to have the probability of it occurring in a matchup.
Lost In asked a really good question. I've got an answer for you. Lost In says, why did it work better when it first came out? You want to know why? We weren't using speed. We were using PvP.
Yeah, we're using power.
When this first came out, no one knew the speed thing yet. Everybody was crewing
everyone
up.
knew the speed thing.
Then everybody knew it, and then it went to hell. All right? Andy says some of us use speed day one. I don't disagree that some of you did, okay? But also, some of you had bad experiences on day one. Did you not? I remember the complaining. I didn't. I had a great experience week one, but I didn't fly speed. And I had a great experience in the playtest. And I wasn't using speed. Grazito said this issue existed before arenas, and it did. That's why I still maintained that it's related to speed, but I think it could be more technical than that. It might not be speed itself, but what we're talking about here with communication loss.
I bet you I know
true.
the next test that they're going to try.
Trash Keeper says speed wasn't as effective in 5v5 as it was 3v3. That's debatable. But I agree. I agree. You were more likely to be picked off. So, yeah, this problem has happened in waves. It's happened in TC. And again, you're right. Shiz says you can be desynced entering a mirror system. Like the whole system, the whole time you're in there, you're desynced. So Game Junior asked the real question, why did it not seem to be as noticeable until the cube came out? There's something about, I don't think it's just cube, dude. I think it's something about battleships. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's a research out there. I don't know if there's something. It feels more pronounced with battleships. It always has. The cube, I think, made it more pronounced because everybody used it, dude. It was instantly one of the best battleships in the game.
I agree.
It was instantly one of the best. Let's continue with the video. So far, we've seen no sync issues in this battle. Everything is looking good. Oh, hi, Winnie. What you got here?
Great work on this, guys. It's
thanks.
a lot to debate and go through. This is why you're the second biggest STFC content creature in the game.
Oh, wow.
Juby, I love you, but you are such an asshole. Savage. I just got wrecked. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's so funny. Thank you, Juby. I appreciate the bits. That was hilarious. That was the best. That was the best TTS of the night. Thank you.
That was also the only TTS of the night.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fair. That was the only one. All right. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to continue here. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, that was savage. Holy crap. That was brutal. All right. All right, you can tell he's looking for something here. What's he looking for? Let's back up. We might have missed something. I'm going to back up about 20 seconds. Okay, we've got a cube. It's synced right here. We've got the 55 and the 55. They're there. Here comes that Explorer Interceptor coming over. 53, 49. There it is. 53 over here. Moving north. You got a 53 right here hitting hostiles. So far, everything is synced. You got your cube staying right here outside the circle. So far, everything looking good. There's a Battleship 53 moving west to east. It's here. It is synced up. We've got an interceptor here. There's that ship engaged in combat down there. We got the 55. We got a 53, both in the group circle. This is perfectly synced. The cube up here in the 2 o'clock solo. It's there over here. Now, in fairness, we're about to hit, we just hit 3 minutes. We didn't see our first issue until 3.5 minutes on the last battle. So let's see if we bump into a speed bump or something here as we get a little bit deeper into the battle. We are now hitting 3 minutes and 30 seconds in combat. Player A is bringing over a protector. So far, we're still synced. I have not seen it skip a beat yet. So I am curious. We'll talk a little bit more when we get through this video. I saw a lot of people saying that this was terrible gameplay. Like some people said this yesterday. It was just as bad. This wasn't the problem. Oh, the test was dumb. This looks very playable. We have yet to see a desync in this battle. We're almost halfway. We saw one on each client in the last battle. Sanguine Hunter says anything from Scopely is terrible gameplay. Okay. But
oh, wow.
This is so much better than we have been getting, guys. I was concerned in reading Discord today. I was concerned about watching these videos tonight. Griffin, I am no longer concerned. It is absolutely speed. Or a result of having speed.
It's not speed. It's click, space, drop packets. Plain and simple.
But speed is creating an increase in the number of commands that the game is having to process.
Yes, sir.
So blame speed. We are perfectly synced still. Matthew Horton agrees with Griffin. It's not speed, it's dropped packets. But I hear what you're saying. But percentage-wise, right? The more packets or the more commands you're trying to transmit, the more likely it is that you're going to drop one or lose one. And the bigger issue, I think, here, the bigger issue is the game doesn't ask it to repeat itself if it loses one. You know what I'm saying? If it loses that packet, it's not coming back and being like, what did you say again? I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that? Like, it's just saying, oh, well, okay, I'm going to ignore you until you die now. Right? I mean, that's what's happening.
The problem's really not with how it doesn't. The problem's not with how it doesn't repeat the packet. It's that it doesn't know what to do if the ship is at an unexpected coordinate. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we are perfectly synced here. And there it is. That's the end of the battle. This battle was perfect. It was perfect. So, Sanguine Honor says, I'll donate $100 if we never talk about arenas again. You know I can't do that. I would love your $100, though. That would be great. All right. But that's
Take it anyway.
Yeah, I'll take it anyway if you're feeling generous. Okay? But I can't do it. Now, for those that played, here were some of the comments that I got. This is why I was troubled. Let me see. I'm looking for some of these comments that I saw in our Discord today. Now I can't find them. I copied and pasted some of them, but apparently I didn't screenshot them in the right spot. I saw a lot of people saying that it was no better. How about Fleet Commander Lorca? We don't ever talk about him. You guys like that.
Why do I feel like you're making fun of me every time you say that?
What?
Wham points out that Scopely could just reference perfect Star Trek lore, just reference the burn. Boom, instantly. All ships drop to impulse by 150.
Well, I saw a lot of people in the chat today, and I'm not going to be able to find examples, so I probably shouldn't even talk about it because I like to have evidence on my side. But I saw a lot of people saying it wasn't any better. These 4 videos did not appear to be bad. The second battle was flawless. First battle, we saw 2 desyncs. I don't know. I do not know. What do you guys think? You guys just saw some data. What do you guys think? Retrieving says 4 videos does not make a consensus. I get that. I have 14 hours more. We just didn't do side-by-side stuff. We could watch more from single vantage points to see if we do see battles happening across the system. But we already know that tracking is an issue. Like that, I think what we would be looking to see is it less frequent here? Because, by the way, I'll preface this by saying, at the beginning of this, I still said 250. I feel like it's too high. You drop it even more, it probably gets even more better. For more better.
Gooder.
Gooder.
Just crew betterer. So, DJ, something else interesting that might be good to look at would be the progression of lag throughout the period of the arena. So, like, Destros mentioned that the first one you looked at was right about the beginning of the arenas.
Okay.
But then lag starts to show up pretty much more significantly 4 to 5 hours in. So, like,
okay.
That's something else that we saw with Alliance tournaments too, is the first day things worked well, and then as it kind of got closer to the end,
right,
things started working less well.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Dongle, dongle, dongle! Impulse of speed makes arenas moist. Dongle, dongle, it's laser tag!
I can't get away from this.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Oh. Yeah, Andy says, hey, I have an idea. Why don't we just all play in slow mode so the game can keep up? I mean, this is a ridiculous issue, isn't it? I mean, isn't it? This is a ridiculous issue. In fairness, I'm with you guys here. This is what Andy is saying is ridiculously accurate. We have to dumb it down to play the game without problems. Like, is that not? God, that's crazy.
It's not ideal.
No. Six Flash says, wait, the slow mode thing might work. I mean, I get it. You're right. Listen, and by the way, if they slowed it to not 275, they slowed it to 150 or 175, it'd probably work even better. Daystra says, let's all play at 10 impulse. I'm sure it'll be fine. I know, man. Where's the line?
If they could figure out how to give a big net negative impulse speed to everybody, I think, and if it does work better, having done that, I think that would be better than having a hard cap, because then people can still gain a benefit from having an impulse speed crew, even though they will be slow. Everyone else will be much slower. But I don't know if that's something they can do.
Well, you know, you run into this issue. And by the way, I continue to say that I am not suggesting that my solution is cap speed for arenas. It never has been. My proposal for capping speed was for a test, a scientific test. And by the way, I feel vindicated on it. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel vindicated on my request of this test. I think they will learn from this test. I think we are learning from this test. All right. Is this the permanent solution? Hell no. Nobody wants to play at Impulse 50. Cruzita says, if they make us run ships this slow, I won't play. Well, now listen, 275 didn't look that bad. It really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It did not. It's not Impulse 700. I get it. But this was not offensively slow. However, I agree that speed is a strategy. I suggested this test for them to isolate the problem. to prove what we are now suggesting and what we've been suggesting all along, is that speed is contributing to this problem. And while it may not be the speed code itself, it's definitely a communication or a network packet loss, whatever you want to call it. We clearly saw in both of these videos, in the first pair, that once a desync occurred, it never came back.
Yeah.
That, to me, is more telling than anything else. This, I feel, might be one of the most valuable things that we pulled from this test, is that once a desync occurred, it never came back. That would probably be
know how to reconcile that.
That would be the first thing I would try to work on. If I'm Luke, that is the first thing I'm looking at now. That is my new hyper focus. How do we get a resync? Like, if the ship is not where we think it's supposed to be, we got to throw out a ping. We got to throw out a new radar. Okay, we got to find where it's supposed to be. And by the way, this also probably would prevent or improve the situation of rubber banding in the future, which we have seen. Now, Plugster says, you're ignoring what Tarpy said. As Arena went on, lag increased. That is not something that we have evidence on at this particular point, but I also understand how that can happen. We're going to need to see more. We're going to need to see more data from the engineering side to be able to actually prove that. We don't have evidence of that. I hate throwing out stuff when I don't have evidence, guys.
DJ, we haven't looked through everything, and we haven't categorized every single video by when it happened in that 8-hour period.
You're right.
And we haven't looked to see, okay, there, this one had 3 errors, that one had 5, that one had set. We haven't been able to do all of that yet.
Agree.
So we could potentially have some data on that at a later time.
That's true. We've got 14 hours we got to comb through, all right? It was 14 hours. I'm sure we weren't able to get through all of it. So, yeah, go ahead,
So
Tarpy.
that's why I brought that up, though, because if you look in the lab, Destros did mention that one of the videos we looked at was from about 30 minutes in, and the other one was about 4 hours in. So, like, you can tell a little bit of a difference between
Which one
the
was
two.
which?
He says that the one... Apparently, the more recent one was from about 30 minutes in. The first one we watched was 4 hours in.
Now,
So about halfway through.
I would tend to agree with the chat comment that more than 2 videos or 4 sample tests are needed before we can draw conclusions, which I agree with. However, Destros is confirming what Tarpy said. The second video we watched was the first one in chronological order. The first video we watched was 4 hours in. That being said, it was 4 hours in. We saw 2 desyncs. That's it. We saw 1 desync per client. Other than that, it was perfect. Okay? There was no problems with Armada starts. There was no Armadas not going off. All right? And again, while I'm not excusing it, as a player base, 4 hours in, and we still saw just 2 desyncs is still a 1,000% improvement over what it was last run. I would like to see more, and Putz is right. Now, listen, I will tell you, as we go through more of this data, more of this video footage, we're not going to be able to match them up, but what we should look for, lab rats, what we should look for is evidence of ships fighting each other across the system, because that's when we know we've got a desync. Another one would be like what we saw in the first video, when somebody tries to impulse a ship, but it stays still. Like, remember when we saw that Mantis? Okay? When we saw the Mantis trying to impulse and it stayed still, that would be a desync. And we've got a lot more video footage that we could go through looking for those specific examples. We could also look for examples of when they click the Start Armada button. How long does it take to get the Armada to actually start? We can look at some of those things. And because we've got timestamps on these videos, which we do have, that would also, Putz, give us the opportunity to determine what it looks like at 30 minutes in versus 4 hours in versus 8 hours in, Tarpy. We should be able to come through and do that. Lost In says 2 hours to review 20 minutes. It's going to take a while to watch 14 hours of tape. I'm not going to be able to do it all. Listen, I didn't do this. All right. Again, huge kudos and shout out to the Talking Trek Lab Rats. All right, which is by the way, that's their actual name, and they're amazing. They're awesome. Yo, what's up, Chatterfang? Greetings from YouTube. Greetings from me. How are you over there? Appreciate you checking out the YouTube. So, yeah, the Lab Rat guys, Matters, I think, is in there. Putz, you're in there too. Tarpy, and a bunch of the names that I gave earlier. They are the ones going through this stuff. Listen, I didn't have time. I was at work today. First thing this morning, Tarpy, you saw it. First thing this morning is I gave you guys access to the spreadsheet with the submission, with the data, the timestamps, and then access to the folder where literally hundreds of gigs of video footage exist now. Hundreds of gigs. All right. I guarantee Putz is right. We have not had a chance to go through it all. There is still more that we can learn. What we wanted to do tonight was specifically find something that we could view side by side. There is still, Putz, I agree, a lot more that can be learned by the rest of this footage.
This game has behaved this way for 6 years. It's magnified in this particular setting.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is remember how many times you have moved and not DJ because you don't partake in this disgusting activity. But for the rest of us, how many times have you moved? It's this simple. A ship off of a node. You try to go back on the node and it says that your ship's still on the node.
You're talking about mining.
Oh, God.
That's true.
It happens
like
all the
once a day.
time. This game loses track of where ships are and where they are and are not and what they are and are not doing quite frequently.
You know what? It could be
and
the same
you'll
thing.
go minutes.
No, you know what? How many of you guys have gotten this one? When you think you're warping somewhere, but then you just get the 0000 when you're supposed to have arrived, but the packet for warp transmission never actually got delivered, so you're just stuck at 0000, and when you reboot the client, you're still in base?
I guarantee you
That's
that these
the
are
same
all
damn thing, isn't
examples
it?
and symptoms of the same programming problem.
Scopely, all the game needs is a come again. That's all it needs. It needs one little command that says, I couldn't hear you. Say it again. What'd you say there, Sonny? Talking in my good ear. The code needs to do that.
More DHD said, yes, these issues are all the same. And in fact, they are. They all have to do with the same fundamental problem, which is where is that ship? What did you do? Where did you send it?
I should be on the
I
payroll.
didn't hear you.
Yo, Luke!
Griffin, that's exactly what I have been thinking for a while and didn't really know how to articulate it until you kind of just said it. But yeah, all of these things revolve around every single one of the errors of lag and all of these all revolve around, does your client know where your ship is compared to the server know where your ship is and what it's doing? And if it doesn't, then the only thing to do is to wait and reset. There is no resend, retry command.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your ships are?
Listen, I would almost agree with that, Putz. Ew, that one's rotten. Look at that one. Ew. I would almost agree with that, Putz. But recursion codes, he says error recovery isn't cheap or easy from a coding and bandwidth perspective, but it's something you got to do. Apparently it exists. Called error recovery. You guys know what it is? Huh?
They may have it, but it is not working fast enough to fit into the parameters of having 7,000 impulse and zipping around the system from one side to the other within a 5-second battle window.
Queen Rage says this
Well,
is also
I'm
why we
glad
have
I
to
could solve that all for you all. No
Yeah.
problem. Not bad for a guy who doesn't know how to play the game. I'll just be sitting back here hitting the rest of the Sarah's Invasion fleets if you need me for anything else. Thank you.
That's hilarious. Shadow Fox says, all right, just tuning in, TLDR, did it work? It worked much better. We still saw some problems. But you know what? Here's the thing. Truth be told, I still call it a wildly successful test. And here's why. The errors were few and far enough between for us to actually form a working hypothesis. The errors were by far fewer in quantity. It was much more playable. It was slower, but it also gives us a lot more clear data on what we were able to see. Before, there were so damn many errors. You couldn't differentiate this from that to this. It was just, the whole thing was broken. It was one constant state of error. It wasn't that on this run.
I wonder if they try going to one ship per player next.
That's not the problem.
It is. That would cut the amount of commands in half.
Oh, God. I don't like that idea. But do you think that... I don't know if that's a good next test or not. Wartarine says, I think you need to ask Scopely how many played. We have that number, thanks to STFC statistics. We saw about 300 and some players participate.
Do we know how many did last week?
Zero.
No, they did. They did.
No,
APAC did
APAC went
play,
last
and they
week.
pulled the plug on US.
I don't know. They
Yeah,
didn't even...
halfway through EU, they pulled it.
That's right. Did it actually finish, though? I actually don't know. I didn't ask
think
Chronox that. I do know that in the last full international run, it was like 18,000.
I believe that.
Yeah. Which, by the way, is still dreadfully low for the population of this game. 18,000 is dreadfully low for the entire population of this game. Hypodermic
Oh my
says,
God, hypodermic.
I saw it too. So, in conclusion, Griffin knows how to fix the game, just not play it. Thank you.
Cheers to that. You're welcome.
I love it. That was our Godwire. That's brilliant. I like it. I am very much enjoying these.
That's the big.
Very much enjoying my framboises. These are good. All right. Well, that was brilliant. Good stuff there, guys.
Yeah. I feel accomplished. Way to
I
go,
do too.
team.
Good job, team. Great job, team.
Yay, team.
All right. That could be a timing issue. 8 hours, 1 day a week. You can't expect large player numbers even when it does work. I mean, I get it. I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's a problem. And their choice of time is a problem as well. So, the other thing to consider is, will a fix for 18,000 players be able to scale to a player base of 100,000? Or will it just start over again? Those are
We'll
questions.
never get to 100,000.
We should. We should. We should get to hundreds of thousands. Everybody should be able to play in this.
Hot properties like Section 31 crossing your screens is going to drive a lot of people into the game.
I can't tell if that was sarcastic or not. All right. You want to spend a minute on this? You want to spend a minute on it? I liked it. But not because
I liked it too.
But
I
not
thought
because it was
good.
Star Trek. It was definitely not Star Trek. Okay?
Not really.
It was not
It
at
was
all.
Star Trek.
No.
Any
it
of you
wasn't-
in
it
the
wasn't
chat who
Starfleet.
say that you like Section
And that's what's
31,
different.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch the tape and I'm going to see what you had to say about the NSCA protector. Because if you think that this is Star Trek and the Protector was not Star Trek, you can all log off now because it's the same exact problem. It's not Star Trek.
It was not Star Trek in the least. If anything, it was Guardians of the Galaxy Paramount Edition.
Griffin, you will notice that I did not ever think that the NSEA was Star Trek, and nor do I think that Section 31 was Star Trek. I just finished watching it like an hour ago. Wow. Wow. Just bad.
No,
Just
it wasn't bad.
Really, really bad.
It wasn't
It's not
bad.
bad. It was well produced. It was interesting, but it had nothing to do with Star Trek. This is my problem. It's like literally a random sci-fi script with some Star Trek thrown on top as an overlay. It was skin.
It wasn't even Star Trek thrown on top. It was a random sci-fi spy movie.
Romp. It was a romp.
Yeah. Listen, I liked it for Bubba said this a month or two ago when we were talking about what this was going to look like when the trailer first came out. It was a bang 'em up, shoot 'em up sci-fi action movie. That's all it was. The script was weak. The special effects were awesome. It was the action. That was the only thing about it. Even like I saw this in a comment online because I've been reading a lot about it. People have been trashing this movie. And you know what? The actor who said people aren't going to like it because it's not Trek, he was right. People are not liking it because it is not Trek. This was not Trek in the slightest. It was not even what we expect from Section 31. I think this movie also, like, not even the fact that it wasn't Trek, because it was never supposed to be utopian Trek. Never.
Fair.
Okay? It was never supposed to be Next Gen. It was never supposed to be DS9 or Voyager. Never. This was about the nefarious underbelly that is Section 31. But you know what? We didn't get that either. We got a bunch of clowns. We didn't get savage. Hang on. We didn't get savage, elite assassination killing machines. We got a group of ragtag misfits like Guardians of the Galaxy. It had had nothing to do with Section 31 at all. Not what we expect Section 31 to act like. Anyway,
it was Suicide Squad. It was not even Guardians of the Galaxy. It was Suicide Squad.
Well, they're the same thing.
It was like you take everything about this movie and you just take all the Star Trek out, and it still wasn't really a good movie, right? It was a kind of a decent action flick with terrible dialogue and a storyline that was just terrible. I mean, I don't know, man. You gotta
give more of that. Why do you think it was a terrible storyline? I actually thought the storyline was fine.
The
dialogue was weak.
So predictable. It was absolutely just 1,000% predictable. Like,
you know why it was predictable? Because it was an action movie. All action movies are predictable. Everything goes boom. Good guy wins. Bad guy dies. Everything's predictable.
This was like Fast and the Furious meets Suicide Squad. Like, it was just
both of those movies are very predictable. That's how Fast and the Furious keeps coming back and making 38 movies because they are they? They've made 38 of them because they make billions of dollars. Are they bad?
They are critically and as a movie they're bad, and they can still make lots of money. You know, Twilight made a crap ton of money, and it's a bad movie. They're bad movies.
Just because you don't like it doesn't make it a bad movie.
Subjective.
Yeah, that is very objective. I hate Twilight, but they were very good movies. Won tons of awards and are like long-lasting sagas. I mean, those are not bad movies, dude. Like, perspective matters. Okay? And what movie isn't predictable? Any action movie is predictable. Bad guys win, or bad guys lose, good guys win. Boom, done. The thing was I agree that I agree with the dialogue. I think the writing was weak all the way across the board. The dialogue was weird. It was cliche. You know what I hated more than anything? If I could be honest with you. I thought the movie was fine. Not great, but fine. All right? But
fine. It was fine.
No, listen, I said I liked it. All right. I watched it. I watched it all the way through. I enjoyed it. I would probably watch it again. Okay? You know what I didn't like? The scene that was the most cringe to me the entire movie was the very last scene. The very last one. Jamie Lee Curtis was great. Everybody else was terrible, including Michelle Yeoh. That last scene was the dumbest, most stupid, most cringe scene of the entire movie.
Yeah, I agree. That last scene could have been done like, you know, if it was in theaters, like as a after or mid credit scene, you know,
Yeah.
as kind of like a interesting like, spoiler or something. But to make it the last scene of the movie, yeah, you're just
It was
like,
terrible.
wow, that
It was
Yeah.
really, really bad. It was like Charlie's Angels bad. Okay? Which, by the way, Charlie's Angels wasn't bad, but that's what it reminded me of. Everybody all just hanging out and joking and winking at each other. That was so Charlie's Angels vibe. That last scene was terrible. Terrible. All right? And by the way, Otter, I did not say anything bad about Michelle Yeoh. I said the scene was cringe. Everybody involved in that scene. I bet you even Michelle Yeoh didn't enjoy that scene. I bet you they all looked at each other and was like, that was dumb as hell. That scene was cringe. All right.
It was definitely no poker table at the end of Picard.
No.
I will agree with you.
Not a chance. But, you know, I understand why Star Trek fans are tearing it to shreds. I think this comes into like another Community versus Scopely kind of thing. It was never meant to be the Star Trek that we know and love. This was supposed to be seedy underbelly Star Trek, and it wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even that. It was definitely a letdown. It was fine, but it was definitely a letdown. I'm disappointed that that's what we got out of it. And I'm more disappointed at the response because there ain't no chance we're getting more. No chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, based on the reception of this, we're done. We will never see Michelle Yeoh in another Star Trek property ever again. And that's disappointing to me because she was...
No, she's too busy.
Well, she was great.
They knew that years ago. That's why they killed it and turned it from a series into a movie.
I know, but this was... Let me ask you a question.
Speaking of that, Griffin, they turned it from a series into a movie, and then they forgot to fix the final scene. Like the final scene was like setting it up for like, okay, and on next week's episode, we're gonna learn about blah blah blah. Like they ended it like it was a pilot for a series. Like that's what really the last scene just was why it made it even extra
the
terrible.
the message there is that life goes on.
Fair. It was poorly delivered message, but
Not for
fair.
butts.
But fair. And you're right. We've always known that this was Michelle Yeoh's last hurrah with Philippa Georgiou, but I could see a scenario. Tarpy, you're making a bunch of noise again. I could see a scenario.
Tarpy with your dishes.
I could see.
No, it's not even dishes. It's Fortnite.
Yeah, I could see a scenario where we could get more of this, but not now. They rushed this project. This was not. It was not a good project. I'm disappointed to say that, but it was not a good project. Not good. I enjoyed the movie for what it was, but it's definitely standalone. It stands zero chance of being resurrected, and I don't blame any one of those casts for not wanting to be a part of that in the future. It was not. It was not in depth enough. Not good. There's no lasting there. That was literally you just go for the blow ups, go for the boom boom, go for the boom boom and the cute. Rachel Garrett was hot. What was it? Nelly or Melly? Melly was smoking hot.
Yeah.
That's what this was.
Yeah.
This was guns, blow up, explosions, and sex appeal. That's all it was. With one exception, I'm gonna take one thing back. You know what I loved about the movie? I loved the backstory into Philippa Giorgio. Loved that. Well, Emperor Giorgio. Loved that. That was the only character that they developed. I saw some people online talking about there was no character development. You're right. There was not, except for Giorgio. And it wasn't character development. It was character explanation. It was exploration, going back in time, the flashbacks, Omicron. But the only one they did that for was Giorgio, which, by the way, was the entire point. This was always a movie about Giorgio. And that's another thing that people talk about. Oh, this was supposed to be Trek. No, it wasn't. This was Giorgio's spinoff. This was her movie. She was the lead. This was Black Widow to Marvel. All right. This was Michelle Yeoh to Scarlett Johansson. This was Section 31 to Black Widow. It was never a part of Marvel. It was never a part of Star Trek. This was their spinoff. This was always about Philippa Giorgio. And I think they did good with her story. But this was not a Star Trek story. It wasn't. It was an Emperor Giorgio story. And that, I think, was good. If that's how we look at it, as an action movie that explored what happened in Emperor Giorgio's life, then I think they succeeded. Not a Star Trek film. Based on Star Trek, but not a Star Trek film. So, Swag says, listen, Giorgio was great. We all wanted a Giorgio movie. I think we wanted more of Discovery style of Giorgio, though. I think that's what you guys wanted. I think that's what people wanted, is that they wanted more of the Giorgio that was being humanized by Michael Burnham. That was not what this was. I mean, it kind of was, but not really. When you open up the movie with assassinating your entire family, like, that's not a good guy. She's not a good guy. Putz, did you call it Suicide Squad? You're exactly right. Giorgio,
I did. I called it Suicide Squad.
Giorgio was Will Smith.
Yep.
That's what a bad, terrible, bad character who did something good for a selfish, unspecified reason. Giorgio didn't do this for you. They even set that up in the beginning. She didn't do it because it was the right thing to do. She did it because she was bored. She wanted chaos. By the way, not near enough character development into Rachel Garrett, but I loved what we got out of her. She was, what little bit we got out of Rachel Garrett was brilliant. That is an actress right there who did a lot with very, very little. You know what I'm saying?
Rachel Garrett being the captain of the Enterprise C.
The captain of the Enterprise C. I thought it was really, really good to see her in her early career as a Starfleet outcast. And by the way, that made me feel, I chuckled at that. That was a piece for you Star Trek fans, okay? That's a piece you should have liked, okay? That's a piece you should have liked, because Rachel Garrett, in the one episode that we saw her, was very prim and proper, almost a Catherine Janeway style captain. We got to see her here raw as like a young lieutenant who was struggling to find her meaning in Starfleet. And by the way, who was cast out by Starfleet, and kind of further makes me, it reinforces what we love about our Star Trek captains, is that they were all rebels kind of in their own way. Sisko was a rebel. Janeway was super strong, not necessarily as much a rebel, but just of utmost human strength. All right. Sisko was strong, rebellious. Picard was strong, morally strong. Kirk was bang him up, shoot him up strong. Jonathan Archer, exploration, scared of nothing, strong. Rachel Garrett deserved to be the captain of the Enterprise C, and we never knew about it until now. This movie actually proved to me that Rachel Garrett deserved a captaincy. So I enjoyed that little bit. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a little bit of cool about Rachel Garrett.
Casey Roll is a very accomplished actress. She's done just a billion things.
She
She's
did a
always busy doing
fantastic
something.
job. She did a fantastic job. Chatterfang
she's
says
no
she's
Peyton List, but she's very good.
well, she's very, very good because she did a lot with very, very little. All right. Some
If you
of the
get to have a video, if you get to interview and do a video on the cruise with her, will we actually get to see that video?
She's not going to be on the cruise.
Of who? With who?
Oh, darn. With
Rachel
Rachel, with the Rachel Garrett character. I just wanted to,
Casey Roll?
reiterate
No,
that
she's not on the show.
We still haven't seen Peyton List, right? Where's
True.
that video, Griffin?
Yeah.
You'll be so excited when you finally get a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
I predict there'll be about 130 views on that one.
Shadowed Fox says, I like that we got to see a Delton and a Cameloid outside of the TOS movies. I thought that was kind of interesting too. There was a couple of things that did end up being good. And by the way, Killer says, thanks for telling me how bad the movie was. Now I don't have to waste my time watching. I still think you should. I think you should. I think you should do it with an open mind. Don't tell people your opinions, because if it's not trash, then it's not worth talking about. All right. But Killer J, I enjoyed it. Okay. For what it was. It was not TNG. And it was not Discovery. But it was an enjoyable sci-fi action movie. It was disappointing in some areas. It was enjoyable in other areas. I thought that there was a fair amount of humor in it, which also reminded me kind of like anti-hero, kind of Deadpool kind of vibes. They tried to be a lot of things. I think they mastered none of them. I saw some Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. Putz is talking about Suicide Squad vibes. I get that too. I see some Deadpool kind of vibes in there. And Michelle Yeoh, like, I saw a lot of influence in this. I didn't see Section 31 becoming its own thing. I also didn't see Section 31 be what we expect Section 31 to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we expect Section 31 to be this uptight, super militaristic, assassination, killing machines kind of organization, super spies, the best of the best, the elite. All right. And that's not what we got either. One other thing.
If they called it like Giorgio or something like that, or the Emperor, instead of Section 31, I feel like I would have been a lot less disappointed.
I could see that. This was not the Section 31 that we have grown to expect since the days of Deep Space Nine. This was very Suicide Squadish. Putz, that's probably the best description that you could have come up with. It was very ragtag. This group of trained assassins. It was very ragtag.
I have to give credit where credit is due. I stole that from my wife. We were watching it, and like 30 minutes in, she was like, "This is like Suicide Squad in space."
Yeah, is
exactly what she said.
Yeah, very, very much like that. There were a couple of things technically that they got wrong, which I don't. This is probably just some of the super nerd stuff out there. But Giorgio did a lot of time traveling. All right. San did not. So from the time San, I don't want to get into spoilers. There should have been a lot more aging for San than there was for Giorgio. You know what I'm saying? Giorgio time traveled. San didn't. So should have been about a 60-year age gap by the time they met up in the end. Recursion says she was sent back to her time. That is not accurate either. Not based on the timeline of Rachel Garrett and the star date that they gave in the movie. And by the way, Recursion says if she was sent by the Guardian of Forever, if she was sent back to her time, then they dated the entire movie wrong. Vul says
that is my theory on that. They dated the entire movie wrong. Yes.
Yeah. Because, and by the way, Vul points out we don't know where the Guardian actually sent her, but the reason that she was dying in Discovery was because she was out of her own time. So it does stand to reason that she went back to her own time, but she couldn't have. All right? Because this movie was not set in her own time. It was set 60 years into the future, according to the dates and the events that happened in the game or in the Prime universe. So now we could also assume that the Guardian of Forever sent her somewhere and she got healed working for Section 31 and she was wearing a little wristband and now she can go to whatever time she wants and that's all fine and good. In which case, San was 60 years too young. There's a timeline problem in this one. So that was a failure on the writing team there. The timeline chronologically does not match up. All in all, it was again, it's just an action sci-fi movie. It was not Trek. It's not written like Trek. It wasn't written as well as Trek. It is barely. It's probably not even canon. Really, it can barely be canon because the inconsistencies are just piling up. It's not lore accurate. It's not chronologically accurate. It was just a dumb sci-fi story. That's what it is. But that dumb sci-fi story was enjoyable to watch because it had pretty girls and it had big boom booms and explosions and big weapons and cool fight sequences. That's what you watch in an action movie. It was very cool fight sequences. The choreography was killer. All right, I liked that. The graphics were great. That's what you're getting in this. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean big boom booms. I meant explosions. But I know I said that right after I said there were pretty girls. So that's not what I meant.
Oh, we know what you meant.
No,
we know what you meant.
Big explosions. All right. It was an entertaining bad movie. Sure, I'll go with that, Game Junior. All right. You guys are giving me grief in the chat. Jules says already clipped. Boom. All right. There was big boom booms. So
anyway, we watched Giorgio or Emperor, whatever, Section 31, right after we saw or watched Gladiator, the second one. So it was like we went from really awesome movie to that. So we also just had like the big just difference.
It was fun.
And then we just felt let down the whole time.
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
You know what this is going to do, though? DJ, you know what this is going to do? No matter what, when the next Strange New Worlds comes out, everybody's going to love it. They could fall flat on their face and everybody's going to be like, "Oh my God, Star Trek's back. Thank God."
Oh, you guys. This was always what we were going to get. It was always that way. Listen, ever since it went from a TV show to a movie, this is all we were going to get. Listen, you guys, I'm not claiming to be any Star Trek prophet, okay? I'm just saying, when the trailer first came out, I called this then. I said this after the trailer. We watched the trailer on this channel, and I said, this does not look like Star Trek in the least. You guys go back and find it. I said it. There's evidence on the interwebs. I'm going to play the game for a little bit. You guys have any comments or questions, or you want to pull up your screen? We can just play a little bit. I haven't even done my dailies yet. Dailies reset in 25 minutes.
To dailies.
Yeah, 26 minutes. I'm going to turn on Griffin's screen and we'll just play a little bit together since tonight's just tonight was just get together and stream. Oh, he hasn't turned his on yet. Oh, there you go. There you go.
And it's on.
Is the war room open now? I didn't think it opened yet, did it? No, not yet.
It should be. It should be.
Oh, yeah, sure
Wasn't
is.
that today?
Yeah, sure is. War room's open. I just need to go mine a couple of ice.
Let's go see what's going on in the war room.
I'm going to go mine a couple of. Mine's already done. My alliance already finished it. What? Okay, there we go.
Oh, man.
Looks like my alliance already finished it. So all I got to do is go mine a couple of ice gin and I'll be done. Otter says, ew, you're going to play STFC? Unsubscribe. Retrieving says, can we talk about incursions matchup? Same server 3 times in a row. Who got the same server 3 times in a row? I don't. I've got server 8 this time, and apparently they're really excited to come to our server. Yeah, look, Omicron, see you Sunday. Madrox, I think, has said that. Whoever's on server 8, they've been taunting me in chat. So Cruzito says server 13's had the same opponent 3 times. That seems unusual. Madrox says, see you Sunday. Sunday. I'm facing off against Blue Mandalorian. Yeah, he'll probably clean my clock too. Blues Cruise, man. There's no competition for Blues Cruise. He'll just smoke you.
Accurate.
He'll just smoke you. I haven't done dailies or anything here. Dragon Keeper says 5 out of the past 6 fights have been against this server. Bull crap. 5 out of the last 6, they've had the same matchup. There's no way. Is that real?
You can check.
Yeah. I got to do my dailies.
All right.
Balabomb says 16 versus 17 is getting pretty common. Samo says theirs is very weird. A 3-year-old server fighting a 6-year-old server. Huh.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they're all already ascended. So you can do that. I mean, the 6-year-old server is obviously going to have the advantage. But they're also richer, Samo. So there's more to raid.
Yeah, because they get more in the pack.
Well, no. The packs are the same. Packs are the same now.
When did that happen?
That's been that way
for a while.
Yeah, it's been that way for, gosh, probably close to a year, maybe over a year. Pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was summer before last. Pretty sure it was summer before last.
Summer before last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Voltron says packs have been the same since G5. Otter says they're the same allegedly. No, we've proven it, man. We can do it now. I've pulled up pack after pack after pack. They're the same. TJ says after Rev made the video. Well, there was a whole series of events. After Rev made the video, there was lots of drama. Then it eventually got fixed, but not for a while. There was drama first. There was drama first. All right, let's see. What do we got events-wise today? Daverick says 21 versus 56. Am I going to see Matters flying around? Ooh, maybe.
You might.
Possibly.
Probably
I need to go kill. I know what I need to do. I need to go kill Sarah's stuff.
Oh, I need to kill one PvP. Easy for me to say.
Realized our music's been off for a while.
The whole stream.
Well, that's probably good though, right? Because we were doing some real good testing.
Yeah.
Good sciencey stuff.
We were indeed.
Really good sciencey stuff. Why is Tom Paris?
I
on
wonder
the bridge?
where I would go to kill a PvP.
Go with that. Is that what I have there? Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll go with that. All right, let's go kill some Sarah stuff because I don't have enough to do my refine. Recursion says good stream tonight, unlike the typical.
Oh wow!
Backhanded comment.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. All the love. All the love. That's fantastic. Oh, that's good. Let's see. What else we got over here? Hold on. I'm looking for some chats. Benny Hill says, DJs, can we now cover the Revenant ship loop since folks have picked up the $49 Rev ship pack? Yeah, we could do that.
I am halfway through that video. I actually have a video almost done for that. Yes.
Hey, there you go. Cool. Check that out. Otter says Krenum scores for the Saris Invasion solo leaderboard. I believe that. I believe that because they're all invading entities. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Cruzito.
There's
You know what? I didn't have a chance to respond to him. Cruzito, I must have missed this. I'm looking at your DM right now. Can I read something? This is great. This means a lot to me. Man, I just finished listening to the last podcast. I came in at the end, but wow, the first 1.5 hours is some of the best content you've put out. I wish I was there live. It was honest, respectful, powerful, and passionate. I agree with everything you said. Also, I did see the Luke interview, and it will be 12 to 18 months to do what he wants to do. I agree. We're going to have to be patient with that. Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And yes, I will play Fortnite with you. Just we'll catch up next time we're on. He started playing Fortnite. I am terrible. By the way, if anybody, listen,
I'm playing right now.
No, I've got Star Trek to play tonight. But I am going to throw this down here. Apparently, I'm being told that I don't put this on my screen enough. If you do anything in Fortnite, please use this code. Listen, I have done nothing for Epic Games. Nothing. Okay? But I have this, and they're paying me. They're paying me 2% of whatever you spend. So, listen. If you do anything with Epic, in the store, in the game, in-app purchases, whatever, use my creator code. I appreciate it. They've got a bottom section where you can support a creator. Use my creator code. They're going to pay me. They're actually going to pay me money. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's nuts. Wow. So, yeah, there it is right there. DJ's Place. Easy. Use that creator code. Support our channel. Okay. There you go. Whoop. Now, back to Scopely's game. Is it inappropriate to promote another game during a game? Hey, exploding sheep! All right.
no. No.
That's good stuff right there.
Barely got out of the way in time. Ooh, close one.
How did you guys do with tournaments? I upgraded my Kirshara again. I'm up to 11 in my queue. I love it. I love it so much. What do you have?
18.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Who was that? Was that Seth? I didn't even.
That was loud.
Thanks. Who did it? Who did it?
Zoidberg.
Zoids!
Thanks, Zoidberg.
So loud.
Yeah, that's a loud one.
Don't be throwing tomato. Come on, man. Ice Wolf is throwing sheets. Sheeps. Zoomer says, I missed a big chunk of DJ's lore. Oh, hi, Winnie. What's up?
Yo, dog, this is whacked, but I just toasted my electric toothbrush. It's out of Comish slush.
I don't know why you would talk about your electric toothbrush on this channel. That's so weird. It's strange. Anyway.
I don't understand why I can't claim my war chest. And it doesn't mean that I don't know how to play the game. Look, I did a PvP. My alliance is all the way up at the top.
Just go mine,
now why
go
do
mine
I get
a couple
this,
of
not
ice.
claim my glorious prize?
You probably didn't do a PvP. It has to be a warship, not a miner, you bully.
I
has to be a warship.
I blew up look, it's right here in my back.
Hey, look. Jules Verne, what's up? Well, that doesn't look like a warship to me.
It is a warship.
Oh, I'm being...
Right here.
Hold on. You probably dropped the packet. Reboot your client.
Oh.
you probably just dropped the packet. All right.
I think you're probably right.
Reboot your client. It'll probably be fine. Guys, you've started a hype train. Thank you. I'm going to turn on music for the hype train. What? Yeah, go. You dropped the packet, obviously. If you reboot your client, I bet the packets will be restored. Come on, just try it.
No.
Try it.
I don't need to reboot my... Fine.
Do it.
I'm just going to get rid of the screen share.
Then you bring it back. It'll be fine. As soon as you bring it up, bring it back, and then go into the war room, and I bet it works. I bet it works.
Disaster.
I bet it'll be fun. Oh, wait. I'm being told that the War Room scoring is actually changed. You're not even reading it. Hold on. Let's look and see what it is. All right. War Room attack player stations. They changed it. Attack player stations.
What?
Complete the TC Trailblazer event. Mine Isogen or raid materials during incursions. They took out attack a player's ship. They took the PvP event and they took out attacking ships. The PvP event is now about mining Isogen. Oh, come on, for the love of criminy!
Wait. This is even during the PvP event for Talios. It's literally today.
Oh. Kara says they took that out ages ago. Here's the thing. I didn't actually know that because all I do is go mine like one Isogen and then I'm done. Every single time that I log in, my alliance is already done, so I never have to do anything. I go mine 1 or 2 Isogen and I'm done. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I never even get to play
Isogen.
War Room. It's just a freebie event because my alliance is so proactive and fast. So efficient.
Compared to what? Compared to you?
Yeah.
Believable.
You don't mind me. I'm just going to load up my 11Q Kirshara here and get me some chests for the Saris invasion, which, by the way, I have been spending all my loot this time on Gwen DeMarco instead of
Me too.
Instead of protector parts. That's what I've been doing.
Now,
I'm doing it.
that
There you
DJs
go.
brings me to
Gotta
my
get it.
chilling challenge that I want your opinion on.
Yeah.
Here, if you look at my DeMarco, in officers, obviously, not in factions. Look at me. Should I think I'm only 90 shards away from tier 4.
Wow.
And tier 4 is a big jump
Yeah.
from 110 to 150.
That's big. Thank you, Zoidberg. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. By the way,
do I chase that? Do I chase that and blow up these invading entities until I get 90 more shards, do you think?
I mean, Gwen DeMarco is a big deal, dude.
That's a big one right there. That's impressively large.
You guys convinced me to give up on everything I was chasing to go for Gwen DeMarco, so that's what I'm doing. I don't have her either, Bensai. This is my chance.
Before you spend hundreds of dollars on directives, though, Griffin, there is a cap to the number you can pull in the store.
Really? What is it?
What?
I don't know. I wasn't counting. I just hit it, so I
The
had to
Merc
stop.
was at like 12.
There's not a cap in that Armada exchange.
No, not that
Oh,
one.
no, that's
Like
true. Not the
our
Armada
straight
exchange,
shards.
but there's just chance to get her in the Armada exchange, and you gotta like kill
Well, no,
two
you
to
get
do one pull.
no, you get some. Oh, not him. He's hitting the big ones because he paid big money.
I'm hitting the biggest ones too, and one of them did not give me enough to do a pull.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a
pull
shame. It's a shame.
Well,
Guys,
what-
you guys are running a hype
It's a
train.
shame.
Thank you. I'm going to turn up the music so you guys can participate in your hype train. Thank you. Yes, I am logging in ages after the event starts, Mimi. You're absolutely correct. I worked during the day, so I haven't been able to do it. But how are you guys missing throwing stuff? Night Diver, are you talking to the chat how they're missing throwing stuff at us? I don't know. Guys, thank you. The hype train is happening. You guys already finished level 1. Thank you very much. I'm going to turn up the music. You guys get crazy. Let's see if we can hit our level 5 tonight. We haven't done that. We didn't do that last show. We haven't done it yet this show. Let's hit our level 5. Ah! Thank you for that, Zoidberg. Appreciate it. Candy White, what do you got down here? More. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Happy birthday!
Thanks, not my birthday. All right, hold on. Let's take a look at the new buttons. Oh my
hey,
God,
Wardod.
look at them. They're so amazing. We've got new buttons, everybody. Let's check these out. Let's check these out. New buttons. Oh, wrong button. Okay.
Wrong button. Never
Wrong
mind.
button. All right, we've got
gosh.
Board Kitty. We've got Star Trek to Cruise button. We've got the disconnect. We've got the packet loss. We're just going to start calling that one packet loss. That's a packet loss. Chatterfang says, what's a hype train? It's a thing on Twitch where the community gets to interact by spending money and doing crazy things like making sheep and stuff blow up. You guys can do it over at YouTube with the stickers. Thank you, Candy White, for your 200 kitty bitties. We've got also a Whaling with Griffin badge, and your Treasury is full badge. Yeah, that's great. And let's see what else we've got. We've got another set here. Oh, my God, this is great. Look, we've got a Class of 96 Griffin badge.
What is that?
That's amazing. We've got quantity over quality. Oh my God, that's brilliant. We've got a badge for Nuclear Dongle. We've got a badge for Tarpy. It says, ask me about my giant bush bomb. And we've got Get Eviscerated Bitch. And then that, of course, is on top of our original 5 with Green Griffin, Talking Trek Kitty, Tarpy's Moist Dongle, You Punch Drunk Kitty Cat Bitch, and the Talking Trek badge. These 3 sets now available on our website at TalkingTrekSTFC.com. Click on the little merch button at the very, very top. Click on that right there where it says merch, and it's going to take you straight to our store where you can buy these 3 sets of pins, these 5-pin badge sets, for as low as $14.25 per set. Strider says, shut up and take my money. There you go. That's
Those
amazing.
are great buttons.
You know what? You don't even need to do hype train stuff. Just go buy the merch. Go buy the merch. Yeah, that's right. Giant bush bomb for the win, says Swag. Ice Wolf and Jess says, yeah! At least that's how I interpreted your comments. Domo Perfect. Says, DJ, say hi to Chatterfan from Domo. He's my alliance mate. Well, what's up, alliance mates? How are you guys? Green Griffin looks like an Orion. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, these buttons are amazing. Look, we've got Tarpy's Moist Dongle t-shirt. We've got the Star Trek The Cruise t-shirt. Got a Talking Trek beanie. And who doesn't want a Zoidberg? Ew, it's in my mouth. It got in my mouth. And then who doesn't want to cuddle with this high quality Green Griffin custom pillow? It is shaped like Griffin.
God, I'll kill any of you that orders that. You're dead.
It's shaped like Griffin. I wonder how big it is. Oh, look. It could be 2 feet big. You can get a 10-inch one, a 16-inch one, or a 22-inch one. Ew,
what are we talking about?
We're talking about...
That's the worst piece of merchandise I've ever seen in my life.
I love it, Candy White. Thank you. It's
I
better.
have so many questions right now.
Like, should you buy the 16-inch or the 22-inch? Well, Tarpy.
You don't need that pillow. You can
personal
snuggle with the
preference.
real thing on the cruise.
Really?
All you got to do is ask.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, God. I think I'm crying a little bit. Yeah, I'm crying.
What?
Oh,
What?
my.
You're horrible.
Oh, God.
Horrible.
I know. He just out-tarpied Tarpy. I know. That was brilliant.
How I can't let this happen. Like, this is not.
How did that happen?
Oh, it happened.
Oh,
It's
God.
already been brought in.
Oh, this can't stay this way. Like,
That's amazing.
just you'll be unprepared, Griffin. You will be unprepared.
I feel
Okay.
like I need to see myself out of this conversation. I'm just gonna go grind more. I'm gonna go grind more thingies. Just gonna go grind the thingies.
What?
I'm gonna go grind the Saris hostels.
the thingies.
Yes. Can't decide between the 16-inch ones and the 22-inch ones, though. Not sure which one.
Well, you got to go big.
Anywho. Are my dailies done? No, I forgot about my dailies. Crap. How much time we got? Oh, my God,
See,
I got
the challenge
4
is to make
minutes
use
on
of
dailies?
the entire 22 inches.
I've only got 4 minutes. I'm not going to get this done. Let's see. What else do I need to do?
Oh, what a surprise.
I can still get dailies done, I think. I'm just gonna pop up with my my trusty speed crew. Rusty? Yeah, that too. My trusty speed crew. And yeah, I'm gonna do the freebooters and I'll get it done. And Venadia just clipped it. I love it. That's brilliant.
Clipped what?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull it up here for you.
The worst piece of merchandise I've ever seen in my life.
I love it, Candy White. Thank you. It's
I
better.
have so many questions right now.
Like,
I don't
should
like
you buy
any
the
of you.
16-inch or the 22-inch? Well, Tarpy.
You don't need
That
that
is
pillow.
a
You can
personal
snuggle with the
preference.
real thing on the cruise.
Perfect.
Nothing wrong with that.
Better the second time.
All you got to do is ask.
Wow.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
3 weeks, right? Is that where we're at?
I think where we're at is you just have to ask. I don't think he's offering. I think he wants you to ask for it.
I didn't realize this
Come
was
on
that
up to the
kind of
captain's
cruise.
quarters. We're always open.
Oh, by the way, listen, I needed to talk to you about this. We have to,
Go ahead.
we have to book for next year before February 3rd or we could lose our cabin. Moopsy is trying to steal our cabin, dude. He's trying to steal our
Moopsy will
cabin.
never steal our cabin.
We have to book by February. I'm glad I remembered this. I forgot all about it. You've been traveling. We have to rebook for next year by February 3rd or Moopsy's going to take our cabin. Isn't that
Well,
some
that sounds like a
bogus
problem to have.
What?
I said that sounds like a real problem to have.
It is a problem. I haven't booked yet. You haven't booked yet.
Okay, we'll
You
talk
haven't
about
even-
it.
You
We'll
haven't
talk
even
about
checked
it.
in
We'll
for
talk
this
about it
cruise.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Talk about it to me tomorrow. I'll be in a very good mood. The pavers are finally being put back into place around the jacuzzi tomorrow. I finally passed my plumber inspection. And get this, kids, you're never going to believe it. The pergola gets delivered next Thursday and installed.
Bingo!
What?
We got a bingo, everybody. There it is.
My gosh, Jeffress has been like overachieving today.
I know.
Like absolutely overachieving.
Yes, Shadowed Fox. My hair is growing back nicely before the cruise. I agree. It will be sufficient for our onboard activities, which we are telling you
Onboard
guys.
activities.
We're going to tell you guys about those coming up next week. Very excited.
I am looking for a special
Very excited.
Voyager script to purchase, DJs, on eBay, so we can bring that along with us and have the entire cast sign either the first caretaker or the last endgame script, since they'll all be there except for Tom Paris. But we do have all those
did
autographs
he back
locked
out?
down, ready to go.
Did he back out?
Tom Paris is never going.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Robbie's not going.
Yes, he is.
Are you sure?
Yes. Hold on. Pulling it up on screen right now. We're going to double check. Yes. Hello.
Oh, God, it's back. Oh, it's back. There were leaks.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like her at all.
Yeah. No, look right here. Robbie Duncan McNeil. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. Look. Look.
So the
there
whole
he
cast.
is.
The whole cast is going. Well, DJs, now we have a real problem.
Wait. Where's Chakotay? Chakotay backed out.
Oh, Robert Beltran backed out?
He did back out. Maybe that's who you were thinking about. Robert Beltran backed out.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem. He was going to be the funny one.
The funny one?
That's why I got a refund on one of the autographs.
Yeah. Yeah. He backed out.
Yes, he is the funny one on the set. He's the reason why we have the sound effect.
Not enough time.
Did you
Yeah.
hear that story?
No.
You know the not enough time story?
Yeah, it's from the Caretaker episode. Not enough time is when he's in the barn and he whisks them all away.
Yeah,
Yes, Davrick. Jerry Ryan is
Do you
going
know
to be there as well.
Do you know what's funny about that as it pertains to Robert Beltran?
No.
For the following 7 years of the show, anytime like a setup was taking too long, or the lighting was taking too long, or the DP was taking too much time to set up his frame and his shot, he would walk behind the cast member and go, "Not enough time."
I did not know that.
The caretaker voice. It
Brett
went on through
says-
the entirety of the show.
That's true. Brett says if you want Jerry Ryan to sign it, you'd have to go with an episode that she was actually in, not the Caretaker. That's fair. You'd have to go with...
That's not true. That's not fair or true. That's not fair or true. I did consider that. But I would
she would still
okay with
sign
her
it.
signing a piece of Voyager memorabilia, even if she were season
What about
1
your
feature.
jacket? Get him to sign your jacket.
Buddy, jackets get dry cleaned. Autographs disappear on clothing.
Okay. Not if you put
I
it
need
in
like a...
not if you put it in a museum case.
That's true, in a UV protected museum case.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, somebody got a great deal on that.
They did. By the way, I have not forgot about that. I just got everything finished up at the hospital like last week. I will be shipping those things out probably right after the first of the month. I was shipping all of them. Vul says, "Can she sign my heart?"
Unfortunately, I would love for
No.
Jerry Ryan to sign my heart, except for she unfortunately has turned out to be one of those interesting Hollywood celebrities who feel as though their political opinion is more relevant than it should be based on their status.
But it doesn't need to be about politics.
And I just like that.
Doesn't need to be about politics.
know.
I'm going to have her sign my heart anyway.
Maybe I'll have her sign an OC cast album that I have. That'll be good.
An OC cast album?
Yeah, the hit Fox TV show, The OC. That's where she went from Voyager. She went on to The OC.
From Voyager, she went to Orange County on Fox. Is that on Fox?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that was on Fox.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the show. I didn't watch it. I don't like soap operas.
Boston Legal. She was also very good on Boston Legal.
I did like her on Boston Legal. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked all of them on Boston Legal. Man, Boston
Boston
Legal.
Legal's like one of the best shows ever.
It was a great show.
Amazing.
Who's the guy that does Blacklist now? What's his name? He did Ultron in the Marvel
Dr.
movies.
Juby is one of the...
James
Juby,
Spader.
you are funny.
James Spader.
Juby is hilarious. Juby says, "It's cool, Griffin. You can watch Lethal Weapon 2 and laugh at the Mel Gibson's house burning down. Respect the art." You are such a magnificent troll. I freaking love it.
You're terrible.
I love everything about it. Is Juby going to be on the cruise?
Juby, are you going on the cruise? I hope so. Are you going, Juby?
If Juby's on the cruise, we're busting out the McKellen for sure.
Yeah, we've got work to do. You haven't even checked in for this cruise. You haven't done the check-in on the app. You haven't picked your check-in time.
Oh, I never do that until the
for
day
boat.
before.
You also
Fake news.
haven't you haven't signed up for our drink package. We have to both do it. Unless you don't want to drink this year. I might not drink this year.
Are we going to do that this time? I don't know that it worked out. I don't think we're buying the drink package, and I'll tell you why.
We didn't drink enough last year. We worked too much.
You are such a slave driver. You are such a slave driver with sitting around working all damn day that we didn't even drink.
We did not drink that much, but
That much? We have like one drink a day.
It didn't really work out. I agree. I'm
what it's worth,
I'm glad you
we
say
went
that.
for the.
Yeah, I ended up spending like $80 for a lava
We did
flow.
the
It's like,
nano-
I mean, how does the math work out on that? Talking about efficiencies.
And we'll just get a couple of drinks and we'll bill them to the room. It'd be cheaper than what we spent, right?
That's right. I agree with
I
that.
agree with
I
that.
completely agree with that.
And then
I'm suffering from packet loss here. I'm suffering from packet loss. I can't play. Game
Not
stuck.
losing Tarpy.
Game stuck. I can't attack anything.
You're
packet
not.
loss.
We're not even playing. We're not even showing the game on stream. You're not showing
Yeah,
the
I
game
am.
on stream.
Yes, I am, and I can't attack anything. I'm suffering from packet loss. Kirkow says it's why Robert.
What happened to our fun dual screen where both of our screens are on?
I can turn that on. Sorry, I was trying to show something else. All right. Oh, that's not it. There it is.
Yeah, sure.
It's why Robert Beltran is not coming back. I didn't drink with it. He wasn't there last year. Benny Hill says, I'm not getting the drink package. It's very expensive. Bearbutt says you need to do 4 drinks a day every day for the package to be worth it. I don't think we drank. But you know what? Here's the problem. Maybe, you know what? I might do just the refreshment package, though, because I do drink a lot. Are you good doing the middle
That's
package?
fair. I'll do that.
Because I drink a lot of Coke Zero. We drank a lot of Coke Zero
Yeah, we'll
last
do the
year.
refreshment package.
Okay. We drank a lot of Coke Zero.
No, you remember though. I will do it for you, but remember, I have the special Royal Caribbean cup that they did the first year that they did them, where my little chip on the bottom of the cup is not properly time stamped, so it works until the end of time, or until I melt it into the dishwasher. One of the two.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can go to their station. It just says that it's good until 99.99.99.
Wow. Benny Hill says, DJs, we will drink at Cozumel. Well, maybe.
We're going to Cozumel?
Are we going to Cozumel? I'll tell you this. When I went on my Christmas cruise with my boys, so when we went to Coco Cay, it was great because our drinks and our food package worked all over Coco Cay. I was caught horribly unprepared when we went to Nassau because I couldn't charge anything to the room. I had to have cash, and I didn't have cash.
When you went to where?
Nassau. Isn't that how you say that? Nassau?
What?
The Bahamas.
Nassau?
Nassau? Nassau?
Nassau.
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 When I went to
what a hillbilly.
Nassau. Is that how
Can't take
say
you
it?
anywhere.
I mean, I've never been there. Nassau. Is that how you say it? What? Nassau?
Nassau.
Nassau.
Yes, in
Okay,
fact,
so
you
anyway.
have been to Nassau. You just said you were at Nassau.
Well, yeah, but that was for the first time, and I discovered that I couldn't buy anything, and I didn't have cash. My boys were kind of pissed at me that day because I couldn't buy them lunch. We couldn't. This is actually really funny. So it was the day we went swimming with dolphins, and we had this break, and they were like, Dad, we're really freaking hungry, and it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, tough. Sorry, I can't do anything about it. Our boat wasn't going back until 3:30. All right? It wasn't going back till 3:30, and they couldn't eat. We were all starving. By the time
Hilarious.
they were so mad at me when we got back on the boat. Like, they didn't even want to take showers or nothing. We went straight to the dining hall and just ate piles of food. They were those poor boys. It was a learning experience for all of us. Anyway, Benny Hill says people usually don't get off at Nassau. I feel like that doesn't sound right. Nassau sounds very hickish. Anyway,
Nassau.
No, Madrox, it wasn't to save $1. I didn't know I needed to take cash. I didn't know. I thought I could use my CPass card. Do Americans finally have tap to pay?
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't have internet there either. Because I wasn't on the ship. And I wasn't paying $10. I wasn't paying $10 for data. That, by the way, was like 1x. because I did get to use like 10 meg of international data for free that I had on my account. It was so freaking slow. So slow. Daystra says your debit or credit card worked. I didn't take that off the boat. I took my CPass card. I thought I could use my CPass card.
And just random Nassau locations?
I booked all the excursions through Royal Caribbean. Yes, I thought I could use my CPass card.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. Now I know, okay? And by the way, that was only the second time that I'd ever been on a cruise. And the first cruise, Griffin, we didn't go anywhere. We never left the ship.
No.
I think I full-bought
We never
this.
did get off the ship. We stayed on the ship.
We
to work.
never got off the ship. We were working because Griffin's a slave driver. So anyway.
That's more accurate than the other way around.
Yes, it was. Every time I wanted to go do something, he's like, no, we
This
gotta
time
go
around,
shoot
you better
this.
not try to take any Scopely phone calls right before important shows in the main hall. Okay, I don't want to have you dragged away by security again for yelling and screaming at Scopely employees who had nothing to do with the problem.
I got
when
escorted out.
Captain Archer's trying to give a story or something.
Oh, Captain Archer wasn't trying to tell a story. I'm pretty sure that was the Discovery panel I missed. Wasn't that the Discovery panel that I was yelling during?
I just bought these. I literally just bought these. Did we drop another packet?
What is Griffin buying in game? I don't know what he's buying. What's he buying? Stop buying stuff. Oh, no.
I am buying Chimera Destroyer packs, of course.
What is that? Directives?
Gwen DeMarco is not going to upgrade herself.
That is probably true. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, look at that. See, they sold it to me twice. They got me. They got me on a double dip.
Gotcha.
That's frustrating.
Daystress calls me a rookie.
Is my
a
action cup still?
rookie
Ah, my
cruiser.
action cup's off.
Yeah, Lost in says, duh, DJs, a sea pass doesn't work on land. Well, it worked at
No! Look at the. Oh my god.
What? Are you out of the?
Oh,
you're out
boy.
of the Exos. It works. It worked at Coco K.
No.
I do not have
clicked on
T-Mobile.
one,
I have Verizon.
And then I coughed and I clicked on another one and it deleted the one that I had going.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it worked at Coco K,
Disaster.
and I don't have T-Mobile. I have Verizon, but I don't have international data. They tried to sell me a travel pass, and it was $10, and I said no. Mainly, the biggest reason I said no is because all of my kids also asked for travel pass days, and it would have been like $40 for the day, and I was like, yeah, hell no. Hell no. I'm not spending $40. You crazy. You crazy.
Indeed.
Spending $40 on data. What is an eSIM? I don't even know what that means. I am not an international traveler, you guys. Spectre says, I'll raise you $13 a day. Pass. I ain't paying it. Just get one and then turn on your phone's Wi-Fi for the kids. That would have been smart. I did not think about that. Lost it says, but then you spent $2,000 on a Mayflower. It was $1,000. $1,000 on the Mayflower. Andy says I could have used a VPN and bypassed their data package. I don't even know. How do you do that? Don't you have to have data to activate a VPN?
There's a YouTube video for that.
I don't like all the hacky things you guys do.
I just can't believe Moopsy's trying to kick us out of our cabin.
He is. Moopsy has already put in a reservation on our specific cabin number if we don't book by February the 3rd. He even talked to Jerry. I had messaged Jerry the other day, and I'm like, don't you dare let Seth buy my cabin. He was like, you have until February 3rd.
What an ass.
It was so funny about it. It's like he's working us against each other. He's probably trying to get us to enter
Like
a
a true
bidding war.
salesman.
Yeah. He's probably trying to get us to enter a bidding war or something. Better hurry up.
But they have like 6 of those cabins.
No, he requested our room number, dude. Our specific room number.
That's wild. I don't even know our room number. How does he know our room number?
I gave it to him, not even thinking like we were talking about it. I didn't know he was going to go try to book our room. He was just trying to plan out, like, you know, where everybody's going to be in relation. He was like, oh, where are you going to be? And I was like, okay, I'll be right here. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go book your room. He got me, Griffin. He got me. He suckered me. Got me, that Moopsy. Moopsy!
I'll moopsy him.
He got me. Moopsy
Right, there you
trolling
go.
like a
All right,
boss.
so I burned through
I know it.
8 of those armadas for you, DJ.
Yeah?
Let's see
I know,
what we got
Ice Wolf.
here.
I'm a noob. Oh.
We have nothing that I want. 8,000 Dominion salvage. That and a nickel will get you a cup of Jack squat. And 168,000. Okay, that's a little better. Go over here to the event store. Go to my gal Gwen.
I got you.
This is not going to work out for me. I got 5 there.
Got you.
1. That's 6. 1.
So
7.
Moopsy conned the used car salesman. I am not a used car salesman. I never
Indeed,
have
you kind
been.
of are.
No. I was a new car salesman that also happened to sell used cars. But I am now the service. Thanks, Zero G's. I am now the associate director of fixed ops. How about that? Iron Chef remembers when he asked for my room number. Yeah, I gave it to him. I didn't think he was going to try to stab me in the back like that.
Well, have you met Moopsy?
Yeah. I didn't think him and his tiny arms had it in him.
Well, yeah.
Ice Wolf says, what does that mean?
Now
Peach?
you know.
I am not a salesman anymore. Now I run the service department.
And you run it
I got out while the getting
like
was good.
a boss.
Yeah, I run it like a boss. Run it like a damn boss. Yeah, you got to see it. You saw me ruling with an iron fist.
You have your employees so lined up straight that, as we saw in the beginning of the stream, they have to call you before they can even unlock the front door to their own home.
What are you talking about? What?
Just to make sure, hey, boss, you need anything else from me before I go home? I'm about ready to unlock my front door here, but if you need anything else, I'm calling you to ask. If you need me to go back to the shop, I can do it.
You're not wrong. They asked me to take a poop.
In fact, they all shaved their heads because they saw you shave your head, so they all shaved their heads in solidarity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happened.
It's like a cult over there.
No, you know what? I have an excellent team. My guys are fantastic. I love all of them. They are great guys.
Juby asks, did you know Moopsy is planning on objecting at Major Samo's wedding? Well, I
Whoa,
mean,
when is Samo getting
how
married?
do you know that Major Samo wouldn't be married?
Samo's
to
getting married?
Moopsy?
Yo, Samo, congratulations! Who's getting married? That's awesome. Who you marrying?
It's only fair. Mad Hatter says Moopsy's trying to take your cabin since you did pull his name as the second winner of the cabin.
Yeah, that's true. Retrieving says this is how rumors start. I was just reading chat. Hey, what's up, Culture Calte? What's going on? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you being here. What's up? Silver Tab, it was a vicious rumor Rev started. So she's not getting married? Is it a vicious rumor?
Sounds like a happy rumor.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very vicious. It doesn't seem like. That'd be great. Good morning. Greetings from Germany. What's up? you doing over there? I mean, if she were getting married to Moopsy and he objected at his own wedding, like, that would be problematic, right? I agree.
Yeah.
Be an issue. Vul says, DJ, you've been married. There's nothing unvicious about marriage. Okay, that's a fair point. You're 1,000% right. I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. No, I was actually having a conversation with somebody about that today. Not marriage, just dating in general. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much ready to hang it up. Like, I'm not that. Like, I don't care. I'm very happy right now. Like, it's 11:30 at night. I came home from work. I ate a tuna salad sandwich. I came out here and I streamed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to.
You're losing weight. You're being your best self.
I'm losing weight. I've quit smoking. I mean, seriously. Now, I'm not throwing off on anybody or anything. But in the last 12 months, last 18 months, I've gotten a divorce. Then I've quit smoking. I got rid of a bunch of debt. And now I've lost 30 pounds. I feel like I'm having a pretty good time. I feel like I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'm groovy. I don't feel the need to go back. Loston says you also quit sex. Yes. So, I'm happier.
Well,
happier.
If you quit STFC, you can afford that.
What? What?
Yeah.
What kind of show are we running here? Just asking. Okay.
General Mishap says, I also did all those things, but in reverse. So what, after you got married, then started smoking, and then gained 30 pounds? I get it. I agree, Shadowed Fox. Self-improvement is always something to be happy about. Hey, Samo's here. Samo, congratulations.
On the nuptials.
Congratulations on your upcoming nuptials. From what I hear. Is it a thing? Listen, hold on. I'm going to invite Samo to the stage. Are you streaming? Let's collaborate. Hang on. I remember how to do this. I'm going to try to remember how to do this. I'm going to find the thingy. You guys want to see Samo on stream? Let's see if we can figure it out.
DJz is looking for his thing.
I'll figure out how it is. Major Samo. There you are. All right, Samo, I'm sending you an invite. I sent you an invite, but now I've got to come over here and I got to fix your tag. Let's see. Where is that thing? I'm going to change the label here. Let's see. Guest to nameplate.
A hamster? She is not.
No, that is correct. We will call this Major Samo. There you go. See, got it. Boom, shakalaka. All right, are you coming in? Oh, send invite. I guess I need to hit the send invite button. My bad. My bad. My birthday present will help. What did you do? What birthday present? What are you talking about? I don't have a birthday present. You know what? Hold on. That's not true. I did get something. Oh, some of the throne stuff started showing up. I didn't even, you know what? I got a box today. I didn't even open it. I should have brought it out here. I didn't think about it.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? What you doing, Samo? Why is your camera not working?
Are these the rumor-mongering lunatics?
No, first of all.
Oh, don't blame us.
Yeah.
Don't blame us.
Your camera's not working. Turn on your camera. I want to see this big ring. I want to see this ring.
There is no ring.
Well, at least the veil. Can we see the veil?
Come on, surely you've already started
It
shopping.
won't let me use my camera in multiple places right now.
Yeah, so here's what
Well,
you do. Go
obviously
down
quit the other place.
in in OBS, start your virtual camera. And then you can use your virtual camera in Twitch.
In OBS? How?
Yeah, right below where it says streaming, hit start virtual camera.
Oh gosh, what is happening?
Start virtual camera. It's right underneath your start streaming
for
button.
crying out loud.
Well, now it says stop streaming because you're already streaming. So under the stop streaming button, you would click start virtual camera. Then you come up into Twitch and you choose your OBS virtual camera, and then it'll pop right up, and then we'll get to see
I
it.
did.
Okay, now come into Twitch and change your camera. Turn your camera on.
I swear I did. DJ section, yes. It might be a bit tricky for those trying to watch multiple here.
It's all right. We've got time. Listen, when you get it figured out, just let me know. I'm gonna check and see what day it is on the
There
calendar.
it is, isn't it?
Just gonna look and see what's on the calendar.
I think you're seeing my whole stream.
Yeah, can you go?
I don't even know what's going on now. Danny, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh, I just started a hype channel in my channel.
Hey,
a hype
we
channel.
got a
Can't even
hype
speak
channel.
words anymore.
We got a hype channel on Samo's
2 minutes left. I'm starting a hype train in my stream.
Hey, go full screen. Go full screen camera. There she is. Congratulations.
No.
So what's
I clarify in front of the community.
How did this happen?
There is no engagement. There is no marriage. There is no pending engagements or marriages. I don't know what is happening.
So you're still
I don't know
available.
how this is spreading amongst.
So you're still available?
You're still up for grabs then.
Okay.
Pretty good.
All right.
Oh, I didn't say I'm available.
Whoa.
Okay.
What? Now you can't have it both ways.
I'm not saying nothing either way. There is no engagements. There are no marriages.
So what you're saying is there's still a chance.
And what I'm saying is,
For whom are you inquiring?
Retrieving in the chat, he asked if there was still a chance.
Retrieving.
I'm just saying.
Ooh, I just got a good old goat scream. Oh,
It says it sounds like Samo needs her own Griffin pillow, 22 inches.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I'm just getting goat screams all over. My people are horrified.
Yeah.
So help me if I open my cabin door one morning and there's a Griffin pillow out there waiting for me.
Will someone please buy the Griffin pillow so we can take it on the cruise? Obviously, the 22-inch one. It's got to be the 22-inch
my gosh.
Wouldn't you
hey, I just hit level 1 hype train. We're going for level 2. Thank you.
Wouldn't you want to sleep with that, though? I bet it's soft. There you go. You got a exploded sheet from
she
Joyford.
got exploded.
What if
Oh,
it
she
was,
just moved.
I mean,
Thank
what if
God.
it was really soft and plushy and you got to, you got to sleep with your face on it?
Oh.
I have so many questions.
I just want to point out that I am a family channel and it is not into after dark hours yet.
Oh, we are on the West Coast out there in DC.
Oh,
You're right.
West Coast. I forgot.
After dark.
Hey,
noon.
did you get a chance to show your community this great calendar of cat balls that my son got me for Christmas? Did you see this? Actually, it was my
No,
birthday.
I absolutely did not.
Did you check this out?
Knock that down.
That is so. It was a great gift for my 9-year-old son, and I love it so much.
Don't show her February.
No,
You'll
I
get her
can't
chat
show
banned.
February. I'll get banned. Yeah, I can't show February. It's against terms of service. My 9-year-old got it for me. Right?
Yeah.
No. Sorry, Zoomer. It was my 9-year-old's fault. He got it. Hey, are we? How do we do? I want to see your chat. How do we do shared chat? Let me see. Let me click this button. Hey, somebody. Nope, that's not it. Somebody in Samo's chat say something. How do we share chat? Collaboration settings? Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Start shared chat. Hey, I think I can see. I can see your chat now. Yay. Hi, Cree. What's up, Cree? Can I say hi to Samo's chat? If you're in Samo's chat, go crazy. Let me see all the chats. I want to see all of Samo's chat. Hi, Cree. Hi, Gimmon. Hi, Bacon Fish. Hi, Spectre. Lost in Silver. Yes, you're merged. Hi, LOL David. Hello. Yes, we're merged.
We're streaming together.
Whiskers, what's going on? Whiskers, I've got a calendar for you. I do.
Wow. Don't accept that invite.
Hold on.
Why do you look so pissed right now,
go.
Samo? Hey, will you play that again?
What is the what?
Will you play that again so Samo can dance with us? Will you do it again so Samo can dance?
Oh gosh, can we sync?
We're gonna. Okay.
Let's see if we sync.
We're gonna. All right.
Well, hold on.
Start
Is it
to the
gonna play
left.
on mine or yours?
Start to the left.
Okay. Wait.
Start to the left. Wait.
Left.
Seth, I can't.
Left.
I can't hear.
Right.
I can't hear.
Left.
No.
Right.
You got to
left. Right.
It's not. She's not sending me her audio. I can't hear that. You got to bring it over here.
No, we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh,
do it on do it on this side, and then.
Dirty room stealer, Moopsie.
All right. Well, Sam, we're losing a few of Samo's packets.
You got to call out left or right. You have to call out left or right.
We're losing a few of Samo's packets. It's fine. Hey, Moopsie, we've got a problem. Moopsie, we were talking about this a minute ago. Griffin was unaware. He was unaware that you were literally trying to steal our cabin. I had to tell him, and I called Jerry. Okay? And I was like, dude, you're going to let Seth? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Anyway, I told Jerry that you were trying to steal my cabin. And Jerry was like, better book before the 3rd. Did you?
Clearly, Jerry is playing one of us against the other. So we're not going to fall for that trick,
We're
pal.
not, Seth. We're going to work together. We're going to outsmart Jerry.
As
with his
I
own
just
game.
said, how do you know he didn't already book? How do you know Moopsie didn't already book it?
We have first right of refusal.
Yeah, we have until February the 3rd. He can't book my room until February 3rd. Okay.
Is there actually that for like the fancy pants rich people cabins?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I've got my cabin until February 3rd. Okay. I got my cabin until February 3rd. Seth is trying to take my cabin. You know there's like 8 more of these on the ship. Why do you want mine? Why do you want mine?
And how dare you take advantage of the gullible, sincere and friendly kitty cat and get the room number out of him in the first place?
You tricked me into getting the room number in the first place. Secondly, if you do get my room, I swear to God, I'm going to hide a surprise in there for you. I'm going to be like any other cat. I'm going to hide something in there. You ain't going to find it for a year, and then next year, it's just going to pop out at you. I'm going to hide it, and you'll find it.
What now?
You think you have that many ins with the crews on board that they're going to let you in to somebody else's fancy pants room?
They give us our own studio right in the middle of the buffet.
It's my fancy pants room first. So I'll be in there. I can.
It is a different ship next year, you know.
Oh.
It is a different ship next year.
Oh. Forgot
Just
about
saying.
That. My plan will not work. Damn.
Yeah.
And furthermore,
different crews.
He can't be reserving
different
our
crews.
room. What are you talking about, DJ?
He said he was reserving our room. Thank you, Thad.
How could that work if it's a different ship?
How does that work if it's a different ship? How do you get my room number if it's on a different ship?
I assume it's the equivalent. That's just the equivalent.
I'm very confused about what's happening here. Seth,
well,
you just trying to rile me up?
The captain's quarters will be in full reservation next year. and I'm going to be staying in that room one way or the other.
Yeah, we're booking it. We're booking it, Seth. You can't have it. We should call Jerry live on the air. That's right, Andy. I'm going to call Jerry right now. I've got a cell phone number to you, Seth.
Oh, gosh.
Hold on. I'm just going to call Jerry.
We're not calling Jerry at 11:35 at your time.
Well, lucky
we
for
do
us.
have his number.
Lucky for us, he's Pacific Coast, so I can call him up. It's not that late over there.
As you pointed out.
Well,
it is still after working hours. Unless you work something ridiculous like Twitch for your
we're buddies.
job.
We're buddies. I'll just send him a message here real quick.
Fortunately for us, DJz doesn't know how to tell time, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'll just call him whenever. That's right. Jerry. I've got him in my phone as Jerry. There it is. Okay. Looky there. There's his cell phone number. Oh, but damn.
Maybe a 24-hour service desk, like when you're on the cruise. Not for poor Jerry on a weekday when the cruise hasn't even happened yet.
Jerry's going to be on the cruise. Jerry's our boy. Jerry's going to be there.
Spectre says he's in Central, not Pacific.
He's Pacific. Is he Central?
Moopsy, I am not engaged or married.
Whoa,
although
so
Ice Wolf
Moopsy
has
thinks
rumors
it too?
about you.
Hold on. So what?
Objecting at the wedding.
Seth, I need to know what's going on here. So did we figure out who she's engaged to, or is she already married? Listen. Thank you, Thad. Left. Right, left, right, left, right. Don't get it messed up, Sammo. Jeez, it's all.
I was going right along with you when you were saying left and right.
Seth says, I don't know. I'm just going off what Rev told you. So what did Rev report? Let's check all of our sources here. Rev reported at 10:36 Central Time on the date of January the 27th, 2025, that Major Sammo was indeed engaged to be married. To whom? We got.
Is there an announcement you care to make?
Yeah. Do you want to tell everybody?
The floor is yours.
You got center stage. You're so cute when you blush.
am married to no one.
Yet.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, David.
Yeah, see, so David wants a chance too. Listen, I know, Thad. She's very cute when she's blushing. Sammo, you realize your cheeks are really red right now. Your cheeks real red.
It's called blush. It's makeup to help with the lights.
I know you're blushing. All right, so
it's also the fact that I'm doing doubles in P90X right now. So my dang face is always flushed because it's barely ever any time after my last workout. Bloody thing.
That's a likely story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sammo is not wearing her engagement ring. She took it off before stream.
Brooklyn character.
Okay.
Well, look at the bright side. Now you know that you have interested suitors and to help you with this chilling challenge.
I agree, Seth. I bet there is a ring on her desk. It's just out of camera sight. We can't really see. It's out of camera sight. You probably took it off like, doctors do before surgery and stuff.
Is the P90X really for the cruise or for something else? No, I'm not getting married to the P90X trainer. There were videos made 25 years ago that I watch on my laptop.
Rumor has it they're pretty in shape still. Just saying.
If I need to escape to Australia. Well, yeah, apparently Tony Horton is still going and still doing P90X stuff. But he is married, so no.
Yeah, he's still pretty buff.
Yes, I am a doctor. Sure, retrieving. While we're starting rumors, I've been busy getting my doctorate. Yes, that's exactly it.
Welcome to the club.
There you go. Yeah, Crazy Cat Lady wants you to pan your camera down so we can see your desk. Juby said that? Juby's a doctor.
My desk is not clear for public consumption. I got a box to unbox on stream tonight. I got my captain's
Somebody put a ring on it?
logs.
Yeah, there's a ring on it, huh? Yeah, we can't see the desk, everybody. We can't see the desk.
Oh my gosh!
We'll see live in person in a month.
I've got Ice Wolf's toque. I've got my book of bathroom reader in case people redeem.
Oh, nice.
What's a bathroom reader?
I've got my glasses. I wish it could help me see the point behind all these rubers. What's my bathroom book?
Yeah, what's a bathroom book?
It's Uncle John's fully loaded bathroom reader.
What's in it?
Biggest all-new edition ever.
Is it like short stories or
many wondrous stories and facts about the world, and anecdotes and comparisons and histories and origins of.
You want me to read?
And so people can redeem my book.
You want me to read?
And we learn things about the world.
Can I read you
Does
a cat
Dr. John
joke?
give you any advice on how to write your vows?
Oh my gosh. So is this the STFC bachelorette? Like, what is happening right now? Are people putting their hand in for the ring for the chance?
It seems.
Are people
like
going to start bringing me roses? What is happening right now?
Who's going to bring Samo roses?
Would you accept a case of Ghost Grape Welch's energy?
Hey, listen.
No, energy drinks are the devil. They're so gross. They're so bad for you. No.
All right. So you heard it here first.
Sugar.
Samo is open to taking roses in Miami. Just throwing that out there.
Oh no, I give the roses, Sanguine. Apparently, I'm supposed to give the roses. I don't watch those shows. They're terrible.
I don't watch them either.
They're not real shows. It's all fake.
Is it fake?
Wait a minute. Hold on. You don't like energy drinks and you don't like reality TV? I'm out.
You're clearly not American.
All right, fellas, and possibly ladies, there's one less competition. Your chances have just improved.
Your chances have improved. Hey, Samo, I've got a joke for you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's a good one. Why are cats so good at video games?
Are they?
They never hit the pause button?
Ooh, that would be good. But no, it's actually because they have 9 lives.
Oh, my.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Gracious.
Dun, dun.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
I like that one. Let's see. You want one more? I'll give you one more. Thank you,
Thank you, Dr. Juby, for reminding everybody of my martial arts abilities. Yes, it's not kung fu, but close enough.
Here, I'll give you one more. What happened when the cat swallowed a ball of yarn? She had mittens.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That was good, right?
That's awful. That's an awful.
Oh,
That's fantastic. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to go to bed. Did you? Otter says, wait, did you say marital arts? I think that's what I heard. All right. So here, all seriousness, because we report actual factual science and facts over here at Talking Trek. We can now safely confirm straight from the source that Major Samo.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Wow, this looks like arenas.
Oh, that's what they've been saying in chat the whole time.
Looks like arenas. All right, so what we are reporting here to be actual factual information is that indeed Major Samo is not preparing upcoming nuptials, but is not yet prepared to offer comment on her current relationship status. So swing away. Right? Are we good? Is that a fair statement? Confirmed?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, see?
Sure,
Not getting
why
married.
not?
Not getting married. Okay, there you go. See? Raised
Not
that.
married, not engaged.
Not getting married yet. Okay, there you go. Not engaged.
Well, technically, couldn't that be said of everybody who's not married in both of our chats right now? They are not married yet?
Well, no,
because it is a possibility for all of those who are not.
No, it's not a possibility for some of us. But you did say that you're not engaged, so you're not preparing to get married. You're not engaged. Like you don't.
I am not.
You do not
engaged.
have. You do not have a fiance. Okay, there you go. See, everything's good. Hey, can I be a bridesmaid when you do
The
get married?
only engage I engage in is in the game, Jean-Luc Picard style. When I look at the game and say, engage.
Can I?
And then it lags on reset and it does not. And then I try to make it so. And I would like the ship to go, but it's a Borg cube in arenas.
Yeah.
And so.
Hey, yes, I want to be a bridesmaid. When you do get married, can I be a bridesmaid? What? I'm serious. I won't even wear the cat mask.
Why don't we revisit that if it ever happens?
Oh, good answer.
And Rev is officiating, apparently. I've just been told.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, he was a Rev, after all. He probably has the licenses.
I don't think that's real. I don't think Juby's a doctor either.
I think Rev can marry people. I'm pretty sure that's legit. I think he can marry people.
There you go.
We should do that.
Probably could.
Can we get Rev to do like an STFC wedding? Oh my god. I feel like we could actually pull that off. Yeah, I know.
Apparently, so long as you're in a dress, and apparently Moopsy will be the flower person.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Oh my goodness.
Griffin will walk you down the aisle.
I feel like this is when people talk about their lottery plans, like, when I win the lottery, this and this and this and that. Ah, yes, let's continue to prognosticate upon situations that will never happen.
Well, I mean, that's half our show. If we didn't do that, we'd be off the air in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that is true.
We have nothing to.
All right, Putz. Thank you for your 29-month resub.
Hey,
Appreciate
Putz.
that. Appreciate you guys. Okay, guys, we are going to let Samo get back to her shenanigans over there. Hey, Taco! What's up, Taco?
Oh, well, thank you.
Taco wants to.
It is Taco Tuesday over here.
Wait. Taco wants to marry Rev. Look at that. It says, Rev, marry me. That's like holding up one of those signs at football.
Means, that's Rev, will you marry me? Not
Rev,
will you
marry me. No, it says Rev,
Are
marry
you
me.
sure about that? Maybe Taco does want to marry him.
It says marry me. That's like you holding up a sign at like a foosball game or something like that. You know, it's like, hey,
I don't know.
marry me. Okay. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday.
Well, as a
tacos.
It is Tuesday.
Samo,
It is Taco Tuesday. I was just showing earlier the taco I fancy weird taco I made earlier for my dinner. That was delicious.
That's fantastic.
Why do you make them weird?
Yeah, what's weird about it?
Well, I could put it on, there's my, wait. Does this show on your screen now?
Yes.
Do you see my taco?
Hold on.
We do.
Hold on. I'm gonna blow it up here.
So it's like the Chinese, it's like a Chinese scallion pancake, but it's with Thai basil, and it's pulled king oyster mushroom done up crispy in spices and stuff, and then it's like hoisin and sesame and fresh cucumber and gochujang tofu and braised garlic bok choy and some nice crispy daikon. And
that's exactly what I thought you were going to be talking about. Thank you for the
and you eat it like a taco. It's a taco.
It is a delicious taco.
Oh my god!
It was absolutely flippin' amazing.
This is
the pancake is like all crispy and chewy and flaky and all the different layers, and you eat it like a taco. It was so good.
This is why I
have no doubt
we cannot talk on the internet.
It's called fusion, you uncultured swine.
Hold on, where's the after dark button? There we go, we got it. You need your you need your
You can eat anything about anything and love all things.
Yep.
Love food.
Yep.
Looks infused with dragon fruit on DJs. Are you putting weird filters on this?
No,
we're not.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. No, she doesn't get it, Danny. She does not get it. This poor girl.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure it'll be clipped later for future consumption. Oh, in fact, it already is. Thank you, Stephanie.
Can't even talk about my food.
Oh, God.
Y'all gross. This is why women don't put themselves out there on the internet.
I didn't
This is why
do
there's not more
anything.
female
I said
streamers.
nothing. I just sat here with my eyes closed. I just
Same.
I said nothing.
Unbelievable.
I've got a headache. I need ice cream.
Just because you're jealous because you eat cans of Chef Boyardee for dinner.
Oh, that does not make him jealous. He enjoys that very much.
I like that very much, actually. I really wish I could eat a can of beefaroni right now, but I can't. Can't. It's too many points. Oh, man.
I can.
Be that as it may, you've heard it here first. Major Samo, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Not getting married.
Not getting married. Okay, it's official. Okay.
Yeah.
Not getting married. Am not engaged.
I'm a junior says she's going to get off stream and go tell her husband what happened tonight. I know.
Perfect.
But you'll never know.
That's fair. We won't. Oh, my God. Oh. Breaking news. What a time to join
on
in.
the bingo list of things I was not expecting tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, it's fun when we all get together and have a little bit of fun. I think we were on your stream here, like a month or so ago, and we were on for like an hour, and it was just kind of ridiculous for a while. I don't remember.
Oh, it got really ridiculous that night, yes.
It did kind of get ridiculous that night. Shadowed Fox says, my sides hurt. I'm laughing too much. Thank you, Thad.
Oh.
Oh,
Abe says this is gold content.
We're almost there. Oh, we dropped a few packets there at the end. Dropped a few packets.
Oh, man.
Oh,
my
crying out loud.
cube is stuck in oblivion.
You know, Rob, I've been developing one. I have been. Cubby, yeah. Maybe I don't want to bring Mama Samo on a stream with all these hooligans.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I must prepare her. I must warn her.
1 out of 10 would not recommend.
All right, Samo, we're going to bed. You, oh man, someone killed my
Okay, well,
ship.
raid on over officially. Raid on over officially.
Okay, we'll raid over to Samo. We'll get this, oh God, the chat is terrible.
Kirko.
Stop, chat! Chat, stop it!
Oh, man. We got to get out of this.
I gotta go. Good night, everybody. We're gonna.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye. Okay, everybody, we're gonna go officially raid Samo. You guys be sure to go on over there and drop all the giggities as well, if you don't care, please. Can you do that? Go over there and drop some giggities. Oh my, that was
wildly inappropriate.
Exceptionally fun. And
yeah, I couldn't help myself.
Wildly inappropriate.
Join me tomorrow on my brand new channel for my 24-hour paver stream starting at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here on Twitch.tv.
Do you want to do an IRL of them installing? Like, we just put up a camera outside. We'll pipe you in. Let you just stream of them installing your pergola tomorrow.
I think that's a great idea. In fact, let me get over here to this window, this Chrome tab. No, to this window. Look at this, DJ. I'm all ready to go.
Okay, let me pull up the whale cam
and
here.
Boom. And
we just lost you because you did your screen share thing, so we don't hear you. Whatever setting you have to click, you got to fix that. All right, so we're looking at where the pergola is going to go. Wait, you're putting a pergola right next to a swimming pool? I can't tell if he's talking or not.
Can you not hear me?
Oh yeah, I got you now. So wait, is that
right there? That
right next to a pool?
There's our front bar countertop right here in the front.
Yeah,
that's where the 7 seats go. And in the back, that's the back bar that has the nice little barbecue and the bar station and the ice maker and all that. And that's right next to that's the sliding glass door right there into the kitchen. And then yeah, it's right out there next to the pool. So you got the sports bar, you got the pool, you got the jacuzzi. There's the pile of rubble where my pavers used to be. And starting tomorrow, the pergola cam will be live.
We might have to figure this out. Yeah, might have to put up a pergola cam.
Yeah,
see if we can figure it out. All right, guys, we're gonna bounce out of here for the night. It was a great time. Thank you for the great testing. Hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for everybody hanging out over in our YouTube chat. You guys are incredible. Thank you guys very much. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the stream tonight. We hit our PP goal. We hit our sub goal, which means for the month of January, you guys have officially qualified for a $500 giveaway. That will be happening here in just the next few days. So we're very, very excited about that. In the meantime, we are going to hop on over and raid the one and only Major Sammo, where you guys can continue the insanity and inappropriate behavior that you have demonstrated here tonight in the first several minutes of her appearance on this channel. If indeed you guys...
And her last appearance on this channel, no doubt.
Well, I mean, most people probably should feel embarrassed for themselves. All right, that was so inappropriate. Shame on you all. Shame on you. Am I going to play Fortnite? No, it's midnight. I'm going to go to bed. All right, time to go. You guys have a great night. Thank you guys so very much. Griffin, have a great day tomorrow. We will catch up with you guys this coming Thursday for a taping of the Talking Trek podcast as we get ready to close up the month. And don't forget, coming up this weekend, our widely anticipated interview, Bubba Joe and myself, with Dr. Aaron McDonald. That is coming up this weekend. We're very excited about releasing that. So you guys have a wonderful night. I am UltimatDJz, your friendly neighborhood cat person, saying meow for now. Love you, mean it. We'll catch you later on this week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.